Maximilian, what's happening, brother?
Shamo, what up?
What up, Max? How's you doing, Carl?
I'm fucking excited for this episode.
Oh, 53, man.
53, we got a good buddy in the stool.
We got guest Andy.
Oh, yeah.
What up,
baby?
Hey.
What up?
What do you say, boys? Let's have a good time, huh?
Let's get it going,
let's
man.
fucking
Episode
pitter-patter.
53 Hold Us Accountable,
Gotta get
ladies
after
and
these
gentlemen.
Regals.
Fuck us.
Ooh, a little shotgun to begin the episode. Oh,
These are his sober beers.
The 4%ers, eh?
Eee, nothing too strong.
This is all going terrible right away.
You don't get it on that laptop.
That's why I'm holding it over my new jeans.
And I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them, and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable.
Episode 53 Hold Us Accountable, motherfuckers. Let's have a good time tonight.
Accountable. Whoa! Yeah!
Oh,
There we go. In the stew. Back again. Post Doug Heim interview. Feeling good.
hell yeah.
Yes,
That kind of
sir.
rhymed a little bit. That was nice,
Hey,
bud.
thanks, man. I was just soaking it in. The the pre-show.
Pre-show.
Man. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hold Us Accountable. Maximilian,
Hey.
Seamus Johnson, and Mr. Andy Ostrowski. How you
Andy-o.
doing?
Baby,
What
yo,
to do?
K-Town,
Happy to be here.
Shamo.
Hey.
Got a full crew, full boat, feeling good.
Feeling good.
Hell
feeling
yeah.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our good buddy, big homie Andy in the stew. How you
Yeah,
doing,
what up,
boss?
bud?
Yes,
What up,
sir.
what up?
It's been a great day. Gonna have a good night.
Hell
Gonna have a
yeah.
great time in the stew here, you know?
Yeah, having a
welcome
good
to
Wednesday.
the stew, bud.
Thanks.
Having a good Wednesday.
It was just a solid day, you know. Good
Solid
work day.
Fuck yeah. Well, so we got a new guest, Andy. So for all those who don't know, here on Hold Us Accountable, we like to try new shit, talk about it, things that we haven't done but we want to do. For example, we did some jujitsu way back at the start.
Did a little woodworking.
yeah, brewed beer.
A little painting.
Playing some guitar.
Do some writing.
We did some writing a little bit.
Read a book and interviewed the author.
Read a
Like
book.
that was pretty
Yeah,
badass.
That
I
was
thought.
badass.
Maxie did the carnivore diet, which is
did,
pretty
yeah.
intense.
It sucked.
Yeah, it looked like
But-
it sucked.
But yeah, so we like the show is basically just our way of trying to give us a little extra motivation to do those things that we think about doing all the time, but we don't ever actually pull the trigger on doing. Gives us a little bit more excitement in life. Gives us
Spice
a little
it up,
bit
dude.
more fun and enjoyment. Not the same old every day.
Why fucking live life if you're not going to make it fucking
Exactly,
exciting, you know
exactly.
what I
So-
mean, Andy?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
man.
So again, we got timestamps will be up in the corner. They'll be in the show notes.
This episode is sponsored by Regal Light.
No, it is not
The
sponsored by
nastiest beer.
these. I already don't
ever
like the
made.
beer just off their website. Oh my god.
Wait till you taste it.
Go check out Regal Light's website. You'll see what we're talking about.
You ever just
damn.
see somebody like they have a really punchable face? You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I mean?
fucking Mr.
Or like,
Regal.
That's the
that
guy.
guy owns a brewery.
yeah.
I would never want that guy to pour my beer.
No, I wouldn't want him to. I
Sure,
wouldn't
he's a
want him.
nice guy, but
I bet he's a complete douchebag.
Seems like
Absolutely.
it.
I hope he's listening. Nah, I'm just.
But yeah.
But I mean, if we're gonna start this great time, how do we start this shit on, boys?
oh man, we real quick. Before we get into these tasty brews, just another quick housekeeping note. If you want to help out the show in any way, like and share our shit on Instagram or social media, Instagram, Facebook. We're up on Spotify. We got video on Spotify now. Like and rate wherever you can. That's what helps spread the word of the show throughout that app. So Apple Podcasts, the more rates and reviews we get, the more we get noticed on the app, the Apple Podcast app. So yeah, that helps. And then word of mouth, telling people about it. Subscribe
Yeah, like and
to the
subscribe.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, man.
Hold us accountable.
Videos
That's
up
it.
on Spotify.
Yes, sir.
We got video
Yeah.
up on Spotify.
And,
Check it out.
Any new listeners, usually, or any like regular listeners who didn't listen last week, our regular Beer of the Week song got deleted off of YouTube.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
we did it,
We
boys.
did it. I think we-
that was
yeah.
fucking badass. I
Yeah.
was proud of that moment.
yeah.
Hell yeah, I was pumped. We fucking used it. We used it to the max, man.
So
we really did.
we
We're
had
gonna
to make
do a
a
little
new
Beer of
one.
the Week.
I love beer.
Beer of the Week.
Beer is good.
Put it in my belly.
Yeah,
I love beer.
Beer
is good.
Beer
I love beer all
Beer of the
day.
week.
Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Beer of the week.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, episode
Man,
53.
Tree.
The beer of the week this week is Goose Island's Tropical Bear Hug, and it is potent. It is very, very, very potent. Let me, you can grab it, Andy.
While we,
Oh, we got to drink these Regals first, here,
yeah,
boys.
while
Huh?
we're talking shit about Regal is mainly because,
Yeah.
we kind of failed on our weekly challenge, and as a punishment to us, we had these nasty ass beers laying around our house sitting for everybody.
Shout out, Brian.
Oh, that smells bad.
Oh man,
Dude, like,
just
fuck,
get ready for
dude.
it. Anyways, we
So, yeah.
failed, so this is our punishment to us before we can have one of those delicious beers we
Yeah.
got over there.
And this was
We have to
from
suck down one of these dirty,
episode
nasty cans.
51.
I think is-
weekly
yeah.
challenge. We were supposed to send 3 videos to the group chat of us bike riding, either stationary in a gym, outside walking, or just walking. Being
Yeah.
active outside some way. We're supposed to send 3 videos. None of us did it, so we have to drink these nasty Regal beers before we can have our tasty beers of the week.
All right, let me.
So,
Start chugging, boys.
cheers to us failing.
You guys let me know how they taste.
Regal, the taste of failure. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh
All
my
three.
god.
All three
I
of your
lied. It
faces.
is worse
Oh,
than I
no,
remember.
That is really bad.
Yeah.
Holy Not on the laptop.
You good,
That
bud?
bad? Oh boy.
Carl's gonna throw
Not
up.
good, huh?
Like actually.
No, if you're gonna
Oh my god.
Dude, I can't. I can hold it. But
You're gonna light more like yuck.
This episode is sponsored by Carl throwing up.
Pew, pew, pew.
You all right over there, bud?
There's no way I make it through it, dude. I can't.
Just
Can I
that
can I
bad
try?
for ya.
Can I try? I gotta try somebody's. I
Give him a taste.
don't want to, but I feel like I
here,
have
I
to
don't want
now.
him to try mine. I'm got the sniffles.
Damn, Carl.
I hate it. It
That's
tastes-
really bad. That is about
It's
as
not
bad.
good.
It's like the skunkiest. It's like skunky and stale.
Sniff test is a,
Did this-
no. It's a no fly no
This
go.
guy
Yeah.
really thought he was making good beer when he made this shit?
That's not a good beer.
What was his
It's-
inspiration?
Oh my.
I don't
Fucking-
even know what it is. It's not beer.
4.2 alcohol.
Are you able
It's
to
like-
while we post a small picture just of his fucking dumb face?
Yeah. I can do that.
It's like this guy was making beer in his backyard. He's got a nice little creek. He's like, wow, I have all this fresh water, but upstream there's just 3 people just pissing. He's just collecting. He's like, oh, this water's so good and clean.
That's so
Just
bad.
collecting
And then
fucking
they-
pea water.
They decided to put a little bit of white wine in there too.
Ugh.
Something like that.
If you're gonna pee,
I don't
It's
know.
much too sweet. It's like
I don't even understand.
that's like what I.
Whoever
what I-
fucking bought this and brought this to a house is never allowed over
Fucking
again.
never-
Brian. It was Brian.
No, it was his buddy.
I've never had mead or anything like that. But
Yeah.
if I feel like that's what I think that would taste like.
Right.
Oh my god! I wonder if
Just
there's.
like, yeah.
All right, let me see what they have to say about this. Oh,
Brown
so
lager.
ice. I
Oh,
bet you that's
Jesus Christ.
real. They don't even have this one on there anymore.
Oh, fuck. Good.
It's been recalled.
It's been recalled.
I mean, thank God. Carl's being a fucking man and slamming this shit.
That a boy.
Beer is good.
Beer is good, but not this one.
Yeah,
boy.
I hope they got rid of this beer from their fucking just product line. Or
I think I
whatever.
remember Brian was like, I was like, who the fuck bought the Regals? He was like, oh, my buddy did. He went in there. He said he's going to buy the cheapest 30 rack there was. It was like $9.99
Oh,
or
here it
something
is.
like that.
Christ.
Bitterness is
And he still
distinctly
paid for it.
subdued, and a slight malty aroma of effervescence from the
Look at how fucking
moderate
terrible they make
foaminess
it
with
sound.
just a slight hint of sweetness. Ew!
Ew.
Ugh, it is a golden color with light.
There is no. It says it has a pleasant hoppy bitterness.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
No, it doesn't. There is zero. They didn't. I don't think they put any hops in there.
You know when you ever see that Jackass where Steve-O puts on that suit and he's drinking the sweat?
Yeah, that makes
This is
me
what
feel-
I imagine.
That makes me see if someone is like more affected. Like if Carl wasn't here, I'd be the one going, "Dude, I can't fucking." Hear it." But someone said it before me, so I could laugh at it. Yeah.
Like, as soon as you started saying, you remember that scene? I'm like, yeah, this tastes like sweat.
I know.
It tastes like,
Well, butter down, boys. Maybe this will make us actually finish our challenge, huh?
Oh my god. I don't ever want to drink one of these ever again. It's by far the worst beer I've ever had.
I don't want to taste it.
It tastes like have you guys ever done hydrogen peroxide rinse in your mouth?
No.
Yeah.
Never.
That's what it
luckily,
tastes
no.
like.
Ugh.
The aftertaste is hydrogen
you what.
peroxide.
This kills it right away.
Oh, I bet I can't wait.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah, okay.
I
Pass
could-
me one down, Carl. I think you got another one next to you.
I
can't believe this is brewed in Wisconsin. This is a travesty.
I'm ashamed.
It's a travesty. It's a tragedy.
This
it's
guy
a-
should be putting a fucking fire line in the Northwoods and just fucking.
Well, we don't know.
I'm
about
sorry. I take that back.
Probably got a family. Come on, man.
I doubt he has a. I'm sure this guy's a great guy. Just doesn't. Maybe just can't smell or taste.
I don't think he's a
He's got COVID.
That might be it.
COVID
Fuck.
beer.
about.
I did. You know, the last time I did drink this, I did have COVID. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. Couldn't taste anything.
Oh yeah, no wonder. Nah, this is about as bad as it gets.
It's pretty fucking bad.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, it's literally has a hydrogen peroxide aftertaste.
The worst beer I have ever had in my entire life.
If you've ever done a hydrogen peroxide mouth rinse, the beer tastes very, very similar to that. And it's not good.
No.
But
All right, so the fucking real beer of the week, we're drinking Tropical Beer Hug by Goose Island.
fuck yeah, this can is
This big
Badass.
9.9% Imperial IPA, super juicy and bursting with tropical
Wow.
flavors. Just the thing to accommodate a swing in the hammer.
Why don't they just call it a 10? Just
can.
call it a 10%.
Right.
9.9
Right.
really.
9.9.
Just give it a 10.
Styles a double dry hopped double IPA. ABV is 9.9. The IBU is only 45. Didn't we
Oh.
drink 100 IBU?
No.
Like a 90 or
45
Oh, we
is pretty
read-
high.
we
Yeah,
read,
it. That was
yeah.
the Bigfoot.
Colors a light amber. The hops are Nugget, Sultana, Citra, Mosaic, Eureka, Azaka, and Strata. A lot of Adas and Hashada. Malts are Pilsner and Kärel. Sheesh. Flavor bursting with notes of mango, pineapple, peach, and citrus.
Oh, shit.
All right. Then
Okay.
when we try this shit
I don't
out,
know if I'm really
So
expecting this
the
from
can is just very. It's like aesthetically pleasing to begin
it is
with.
fucking beautiful.
This can looks like it's sold at Taco Bell. That
Yeah.
that Baja Blast.
Baja Blast,
dude,
yeah.
fuck
The
yeah.
Baja Bear.
Baja Bear.
Baja Bear.
And what could you get with your order? Oh, could I get a tropical beer hug, please?
So let me tell you a little bit about Goose Island.
Goose.
Our missions, our values, our vision. Why Goose Island exists: to lead in the craft of brewing by creating award-winning beers that define classic and innovative styles to capture the hearts, imaginations, and palates of beer drinkers. What guides our decision makings? We are guided by our respect for the history of culture of beer, as well as our passion for and innovation in brewing. We wish to enrich the cultural landscape of Chicago, so they're out of Chicago, and support the inspirational organizations within our communities. Furthermore, Goose Island champions sustainability. Jesus Christ, I mushed those fucking words together. Furthermore, Goose Island champions sustainability in our brewing and beyond, as well as actively celebrates and engage our employees. Sounds too many fucking words, you fucking fibs. Good beer, though. It's not bad. It's a great. I do like Goose Island. I'm just in like shit talking mode after drinking this Reed. Fucking furious.
Dude,
right
I don't
now.
even think this is beer.
You know how some people like drink like vodka and they get angry, like whiskey. I drink Regals and just get pissed
fucking-
off.
Like, are you
Pissed off.
drunk? No, it's just the fucking taste of this shit.
Don't even say that word.
How can this even be sold for money?
That's why it's $9.99 for a fucking 30
They
rack.
still
It should
overpriced
be
it, probably.
fucking. They should give it away to fucking homeless
Here,
people.
We can't sell it. You guys take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like.
All right, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a oh gee, no, that's not what I want to read. Our history. All right, they're out of Chicago.
They're out of Chicago.
There was like Al Capone and stuff, and
Yeah.
Prohibition
And
Chicago,
Prohibition. And
there's a bean, and you got a.
And
I think there's a pier
goose. I think there's a lot
somewhere,
of
and
geese.
You got buildings and
Andy, they got anything on the can that I had
on the case.
on the case?
A beach vacation for your taste buds.
Lit.
Let me try it again.
It's
a beach vacation for your taste buds. Hey.
Where's that? I want to try it.
Born in Chicago, 1988.
Right on the front.
It's pungent.
I mean, I could imagine a 9.9.
Yeah, I mean this is this is a beer. Yeah, I mean it's like you can have. I mean for me, some people could probably drink a lot of these. I don't know how, but
I like
could-
that smell.
I think this Regal's giving me lockjaw.
Yeah, there might be tetanus in there.
Tastes like it.
Their barrels were probably rusty, full of semen and fucking.
Maybe
rust.
that's what.
and piss. And fucking bad decisions.
Oh, it tastes
Horrible,
I'm so close.
horrible.
How close are you, Shane?
I'm just about there too.
I
so
had to chug it,
close.
dude. I had to. Plug,
I know. I've been taking.
Plug your fucking schnoz.
better with every taste.
If you think this beer gets better with taste, you
What is the word
be
after
hit over the
Regal?
head with one of these.
Brow.
Because every fucking idea came from
German.
his dumb fucking bows.
It's German.
I hate this fucking guy.
Brewing.
Sorry for so much.
Focused on brewing some of the best tasting premium lager beer in the world. Fuck you.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Phony.
How can you put this out
Yeah.
and then how can you write that and then
The
put
brand
this
was
beer
created
out?
in 1963 by his grandfather, who jumped off the top of the brewery because his beer sucks so fucking bad.
It says that right on the website.
Yeah, yeah. And then his fucking half grandson took over and. I don't know. Dude.
Made it worse.
I've
Made
never
it
talked
worse.
so badly about. I feel so. I don't even feel bad. That's why I feel bad, because like this I fucking hate everything about. Sorry, sorry, Grandpa. Sorry, Mom. For everybody who's listening in my family, like, yeah. I hope this fucking guy.
Oh, I'm finally able to crack this guy open.
Give a nice little sniff, Seamus, you know?
Hey, yeah, tropical beer hug. All right, beer of the week.
Oh yeah.
That's nice, right?
It smells real nice.
It's potent. It's not. It's not bad.
I gotta taste it here.
Oh, here we go. Finally, thank God.
Yeah. It kills it fucking clears the palate, man.
Oh,
Oh, that tastes like a 9.9%.
It does, dude. It's
holy whoa! Yowza!
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of that.
It's good.
I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
punch.
I enjoy that.
It literally like no more Regal. Just clear.
Oh yeah, it's
Dust.
gone. It is. Yeah, that
Man,
kills
Regal's the best beer I've ever tasted.
Have we got more of those Regals?
So we're gonna rate the tropical
You
beer.
said it was $9.99 for a 30-pack. Yeah, we're gonna rate them. What are we rating them on?
We're gonna just do 1 through 10. I can't. My brain's not
Yeah.
functioning
Oh,
right now.
yeah.
One for-
Chuggability, drinkability.
while we're drinking it,
probability
deciding
I'd
what
have
we.
another one.
Yeah. While we're tasting, you guys listen to Gucci's press conference at all?
You know what?
Yeah.
Can't say I did. I I'm up on the Twitter though, so like I'm on the tweets, you know.
Yeah,
so
you
I
saw
follow
Kenny
it.
Clark, they made about 10
Yeah,
mil
yep.
more in
Put some
cap
his
space.
into
Did you
his,
see that?
his signing bonus.
He got almost 14 million just
Yeah.
like that.
like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right into a signing bonus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Hopefully, we're hoping not to franchise tag Adams, because I mean,
Well, here's
but maybe franchise tag him and then just fucking work out a deal.
yeah, because if we don't franchise tag him,
Yeah.
then he's a free agent. And we have to compete with everybody else.
Mhm.
But if we tag him, then we at least have him for 1 year. But
You know he's
the
got to be.
but the risk is they get so pissed off that they don't even want to
Right,
negotiate.
right.
So
Players-
then they just go into the
Players
next.
get disrespected when they get franchised.
Yeah.
tagged,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're like, you don't want to give me a deal. You just want to tag me
Yeah.
yeah.
to force me to.
But I mean,
say
in
like,
in this situation, is it like, all right, we're gonna franchise tag you just so we can work out our cap and
right,
our room
right.
and our.
I'm sure some players
Yeah.
understand that and some don't. In this case, I'd have a feeling that he'd understand that, but you never know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody's different, so
And you watch any of you guys seen the McAfee's on Pat McAfee? Aaron Rodgers is on McAfee show Tuesday.
Kind of.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw little clips and pieces of it here and there.
A lot of people. I think Max, you said this to me. It was like Aaron Rodgers is really good at giving really long interviews and not
saying
giving shit. Yeah. But the way McAfee kind of explained it today was, he's like, well, he talked about how the first person he thanked, one of the first people he thanked in his MVP speech was Gucci, and that's a huge step. From last year where we're sitting at, I
think they really actually had the type of conversations Rodgers was wanting to have
all year long. Yeah, exactly.
And it sounded like Goody was open to it and wasn't just like, nah, you're the player, you play, I make the. You know, he at least.
Even if it wasn't the response that Rodgers was looking for, they had dialogue about it.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
but goddamn, dude, I tell you guys what, when we re-sign Rodgers and all these players and we have this team, if we fucking keep going back to NFC Championship games and fucking losing, dude.
My God, they gotta start playing on the road.
Dude, I would have loved to go to the NFC Championship game this year.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, you're right. How?
No, but I know
what
a
complaint.
If
we keep going back,
but I get what I was being a smart ass, but to your point of we keep building this up as we got Rodgers, we got this team, we got this defense, we have
the Green Bay has the largest blue balls.
Literally,
any city,
literally.
Dude. We're like the Buffalo Bills back in the 80s when they just went fourth.
No, but the Bills still have. They never got.
Yeah, they went fourth. How terrible would that be?
They're infertile at this point.
They went to 4 Super Bowls in a row, lost them all. Then Don Beebe left after that 4th year, went to Green Bay and won it.
Yeah,
fucking good for that guy. Dude.
Good for him.
Yeah,
good thing we got Giannis. You know.
Yeah, baby,
dude, that was cool. I remember watching that, and when he got the Finals MVP trophy, it was just I was like,
Carl, I think you were there too. We were over at the Bowl, watching Game 6.
Yes,
we're all just fucked up, and
that was a time
Bucks
and a half.
and 6.
Bucks and 6. Bucks and 6.
When I lived in Milwaukee, there was a car in my apartment building that had a license plate that was Bucks and 6. And this was
how far back you live in Milwaukee?
Years ago.
Okay.
But it went back to when I'm pretty sure when Brandon Jennings said it. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that person got it. And then
how far did he make it? Where did he go?
Brandon Jennings?
Elsewhere after the Bucks?
He bounced around.
Yeah, bounced around. Well, they traded him to Detroit. That's how we got Middleton.
Oh,
yeah. That's the Middleton trade.
Nice trade.
Yep.
He was Brandon
it's
Jennings.
It's funny. Middleton was actually the throwaway. Here's a random guy. Piece of the trade.
Okay.
Yeah, he was balling.
So he was just a second rounder out of LSU or something.
He didn't even get drafted. I don't think he was undrafted from Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Yeah. How many rounds are there in the NBA draft?
2.
Oh, okay.
Just
so they're
2.
probably the shortest. MLB is the longest.
Oh yeah, MLB there's 50 some.
Holy shit!
You know hockey? How the NHL is? I know fucking nothing.
The NHL, you can draft a player and they can go to college and you
can still have rights.
Have rights to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they used to do that.
If they sign, you can get kind of the same thing as baseball. You can get drafted but not sign.
Did you know Tom Brady was drafted to the Expos back in the day?
I don't know if it was you. Somebody told me that.
As a catcher.
Right?
Apparently he was a fucking stud. 17 years old. Yeah. That
hell of it.
Now he's fucking producing a movie.
Yeah. About his team that won the 2017.
But 4
what are the odds?
fans?
What are the odds that Mark Wahlberg's in that?
Oh, fucking 110%.
Fuck that guy.
110%. There's gonna be a quick clip of fucking Tom Kraft just banging a hooker in it, dude. You know, we stop. What?
Like Tom Kraft would be like, get that camera out of here.
Hey. I thought you were telling me hey.
Oh no, I was Tom Kraft in the room.
Yeah, hey, how you doing? Hey.
Get that camera out of here.
Tom, this is my time.
This is the real deflate gate. Get the fuck out of here.
No, this is the inflate gate. Come on.
The inflate gate. Oh shit.
All right,
Sheesh.
son of a bitch.
Hey, tropical beer
We
hug,
sure got
boys.
distracted, huh?
Yeah, tropical beer hug.
Good beer though.
Man, it is.
It is
strong.
delicious.
It is
I,
potent.
it is like it definitely tells 9.9%, but it's not quite as heavy as some of the other double IPAs I've had.
And a lot of those that I've had, they are very
Hoppy.
very hoppy, but very
Extremely
dark,
hoppy.
like very dark, and,
Very
like,
dark, heavy.
Yeah, heavy. Where it's like some of those coffee ales, stuff like that.
Oh, see, I don't
Not
fuck
a fan
with,
of those.
Yeah, I don't like them
I don't
either.
fuck with
Those-
dark beer.
This is light, not lighter, but like not as
Light
heavy.
enough. It's light enough where you can actually sit there and
But
enjoy it.
the flavors are packed in
Yeah,
there.
man.
you can taste like that fruity like kind of punch to
That
it.
fruity.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking beach for your taste buds.
Yeah,
man.
It sure is.
I'd love to sit
It'll
there on a
get ya
summer day,
Fucked up too.
pour it
Summer
into
day
a pint, you know.
in the heat, just having the
Couple
sun
days.
cook ya.
Jamaica,
Exactly.
Bahama,
Have a 10%
come on,
on
pretty mama.
Hey.
There we go.
Hey. Hey.
Drinking tropical beer hug. Oh.
Tropical beer hug.
All right,
Man,
boys.
Sponsored. No.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest fan. I like it, but I'm just not a big fan of the high alcohol content beers.
Yeah.
We've had other Goose Islands. Yeah, we had fuck. I saw one. Probably actually tell.
But
yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 6.14.
Oh yeah, we've had 6.14. All right.
So, yeah, I mean I like it.
Not bad.
I think
Not bad.
the only other one we had was the just the IPA.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because there's Solo. It's a 98 calorie IPA. That'd be interesting to try, actually.
Yeah, you like
This-
those low cal beers.
Well, yeah, it's like you got sober up
Refreshers.
somehow.
Yeah.
Then they got the Sophie, which is a Belgium style SAISON. SAISON, was that how you pronounce that? Sison?
Whatever.
Oh, there's a whole bunch.
Yeah, Goose Island's
They do
pretty big.
bourbon?
They got
They're
a
pretty
big,
big.
They got a big corporation.
Yeah.
Corped.
They should be called Geese Island. What is it?
Wonder if they sell more out west during the winter years. This show is fucking awesome.
Oh, man.
Andy, you got a rating over there?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I love this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is a fantastic.
Don't lie to us now, Andy.
No, I would never.
Swear to God, bring on the show and you lied to us. Never come back.
Rule number one, you know that one. Rule number two.
I would wait till the second week to lie to you guys.
Fair.
Come on.
Okay.
Fair. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
No, it reminds me of a salad. I'm a big fan of the like the New England style hazy IPAs. It kind of
Okay.
reminds me of a feel like that. I'm a big fan of it. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 right
Whoa!
Damn.
All right, so something we're gonna have to dabble into is so they also do a hazy beer hug, 6.8 hazy IPA, and then they do a neon beer hug, which is
Ooh.
just the regular 7%, just a
IPA.
regular IPA. Yeah. Imperial. Did we figure what is an Imperial IPA? I'll fucking Google.
I think it's Google. I don't know. I'm gonna talk out of my ass and then sound like a dumbass.
Yeah.
I love it.
I have a dumbass, so talking out of my ass naturally.
Dumbass.
You know.
No, I don't know. I really don't.
The
I wanna
Brewers
try to
Association defines an Imperial IPA as an IPA with color that is straw to medium amber, 6% to 8.4%.
Okay.
All right.
So it's not like one of
with-
those like dark looking chocolatey IPA looking things.
Yeah. Like,
so wait,
looking
this is
thing.
an Imperial.
yeah.
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 Is it? Oh, but it's above 9.9%.
Yeah.
That's
It
what
is
I'm
an
saying.
Imperial.
Oh yeah, it is Imperial.
It's a strong Imperial. Apparently.
So I think it's
So-
more about the
With,
color.
all right. So with hop aromas and flavors that are very high but not aggressively bitter. That fucking yeah. And then among brewers, the general consensus is that a double IPA, an IPA with amplified aromas, flavors, and alcohol.
It does say Imperial India Pale Ale too on here.
Yeah.
Imperial Pale Ale.
Indian Pale Ale
Indian-
IPA.
Oh, yeah.
Imperial India Pale Ale.
I'm gonna give. All right, let me take a fucking. Jesus Christ, my mind is like. This has been
Yeah,
all day for
Get
me.
your mind off the Regal.
You ever had one
The
of
brain
those days?
zaps. You got the brain zaps.
Well, dude, my mind all day today. Like it was like I had
Oh,
a
you
good
Nico
day.
and Narco over here.
So I had a good day today. But like so I got to work and I just fucking had shit to do all day. But I had like I had a bunch of shit I had to get done, but I also had like everybody in the company coming up to me and telling me shit they needed done from me. And like
one of those days.
But I couldn't. I like just fucking one ear out the other. So like, my mind just been zoop, zoop, zoop all fucking day. And then from work, I had to zip to the bank and like get money out, go meet with the banker, and then I zip to the Y, and then like, so my mind just hasn't fucking rested today. And then I had to drink a Regal, and then my mind's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, give me a glass of wine and a joint and fucking relax, dude. So yeah, I can't. Excuse me for this whole episode. I'll probably just be a fucking
You're not
wreck.
excused.
But
But
Spud.
Don't be sorry, be better.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Yeah, don't be sorry. Just rate the goddamn beer.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll give us a rating. So
Such a douchebag. Dude.
so I'm up there with you, Andy. I love this beer.
I'm sorry, dude, that was so mean. All right,
All
right,
I was gonna give this one I fucking hate you, girl. A 7.34.
Okay.
Respect.
Carl.
Respect from a couple of alcoholics.
Yes, sir. It ain't no Busch Light.
I like to consider myself a drunk, non-alcoholic.
Yeah, we're not 30 yet, so.
Alcoholics go to meetings. We go to
Right.
bars.
Right.
I'm gonna give it a 7.23.
7-point Jordan. All
7.2
right.
Yeah.
2 tree.
Oh, two
2 or tree.
Tree.
Or 2 tree.
2 trees.
trees or twos?
2 tree.
Well, you know,
Two
actually,
trees?
I'm gonna give it. I mean, like, if you think about it, this would be a worse rating if we're going off Jordan, like a 7.45. What did he wear for the?
Oh, 45.
Yeah.
45, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do
for
that.
The, for
'Cause
the
it's like-
Bulls late in the career and then
Yeah.
7.45.
Wizards.
Yeah, he
So
came
it's a
to-
higher rating, but a lower rating.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
That's how my mind's been working all day. Like,
Okay.
yeah, man.
So not
that
at all.
one, that one Jay-Z lyric.
You know,
all.
I've drank Bud Light Next, shithole fucking jump off a building beer, and fucking
Regal beer. Yeah.
and 9 and fucking bear drugs. And now I'm just confused.
Hey, man, we're
Dazed
good. We're
and
good,
confused.
It's
man.
about to be a hell of an
We had
episode,
hey,
boys.
that was the beer of the week. That was the.
Hey,
That was good.
We rated
Beer,
that shit.
beer,
Let's get her going.
beer,
We gotta do this again.
I love
Put it in my belly.
Put it in.
What a banger, though. Shout out to Doug for the beat.
Sit down.
Oh,
not
Drank.
ending an
Stand
episode.
up. Drank.
Bear.
Do what
Yeah, he was down. He was just like,
Yeah,
I
Doug's
gotta
like,
drink.
we have a song.
Yeah.
We can make one. I love beer.
Beer of the week.
Beer is good.
Beer. Put it in my belly. Belly, belly.
I love
Week. Beer is good. Beer.
I love
Beer.
beer.
Beer of the week.
Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Beer of the week.
That's episode
say,
50 trees.
I love
beer of the
that.
week.
I love that.
You like that?
That's
so-
great.
It was all in the fly too. He's like,
So what happened to the old? And,
Actually, dude, let me look it up real quick. Let's see if
that
it's
was all
back
too.
up.
But this is I'm a big fan of that.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
Thank you. Appreciate
Big fan of
it.
that, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was awesome. But basically, it was like unavailable or something.
YouTube said, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's see if it's
pretty
still,
much.
maybe like, yeah. Don.
It's dying.
On.
Song is unavailable. I think, yeah, they were just like, you've been
Fucking-
using this
They
for
cut him
tours.
out. They're like, if Joe Rogan's not leaving, we're taking our songs off.
Hold us
Fucking-
accountable. It's an off YouTube. Swear to God, our beer song,
God damn it.
our metal beer song is gone.
Jesus.
Man, so we I mean,
We got Andy Ostrowski in the
Yeah,
studio,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
hey, I think we got to do. I think we should have. So this is our weekly, our weekly challenge segment. Now, usually we do that after the beer of the week.
Mhm.
And a couple weeks ago, we had an improv skit.
Okay.
And
yeah, bet.
And Carl was. There was a chance you were going to be coming on the show that week.
Okay.
And we had a fun improv skit that Carl was like, "Oh, you'd be perfect to do this for."
Sure.
So I think it only, apropos,
Yeah.
we have you do this improv
Oh, okay.
skit with us.
Okay.
So
he's going to be coach, right?
Yeah, so
Coach, I listened to the episode.
So
yes,
okay,
yep.
you heard it. Oh,
you heard it.
beautiful.
He's a fan. He's a fan.
This guy,
Fan,
that's so
dude.
cool.
Holy shit.
Wow. So you'll be coach.
Okay.
We'll be interviewing you. How would you like your interview to go? Do you want to do right after you're announced, or do you want after a game? What are you thinking? What do you
guess-
want?
First
guess-
loss, first win.
Yeah. What do you want?
I guess we'll just go right away after I'm announced.
After you're announced.
Yes,
first
sir.
press conference. You know.
All right. So I'll just quick play President Mark Murphy. Just introduce him, and then I'll be like, all right, he gets his statement, and then we'll open it up to questions.
Awesome.
So, all right. So, episode 53, we're kicking off weekly challenge segment with an improv skit. Here we go.
And scene.
Hello, folks. No introductions needed. This is President of the Green Bay Packers, Mark Murphy here. As you all know, the tragedy occurred on the football field, and our coach had tragically passed away. And the bylaws state that when that happens, coach dies on the football field, the next coach is randomly selected as a fan, and he leads the team. And with that said, we have selected that head coach. We are extremely excited, honored, and ready to follow his leadership. After he gives a brief statement, we'll open it up for questions to the media. Please get up for Andy O.
I'm not clapping yet.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to say it's very unfortunate what had happened, the circumstance that we're in right now. I'd like to say, give my thoughts and prayers to the LaFleur family. Terrible news. It'll take Packer Nation, myself, the organization, the players, coaches, some time to get over this. So as we begin this process, I just ask that you give the players and their families some time to grieve and get over this. That being said, we do have to move forward. We have a season to go off here, and we have to win games. We got to get stuff done. So as I respect the players and the coaches and their families and their grieving process, we got to win some games. We got to go out there and pick it up and get to practice and do what we can to win the games and make the playoffs here and compete for a title. So with that being said, I'll open up to questions. Yes, sir. You back there in the Drink Wisconsin Leaf sweatshirt?
Yeah, that's me. I'm a little drunk right now. First of all, I just noticed that you're wearing a baseball coaching shirt. I just want to know, do you know two shits about football?
Madden's a hell of a thing. Coached a little ball back in my day. I think the coaching strategies kind of carry over. That's what I got assistant coaches for. I bought How to Coaching for Dummies, at Barnes & Noble down the street, I'm gonna do my damn best. I got the coaching strategies. I just got to carry that and transition that from baseball to football. But I'm gonna try my damn hardest, and you can believe that. Yes, sir. Head bandana guy.
Coach got a little stoned before the episode, so I'm a little spacey. Gotta ask, Rodgers, what are we gonna do?
That's his decision, man. I mean, by golly, we'd love to have him back.
I
love the guy.
I hate to interrupt you, Coach. You're now in but you're now in kind of charge. So what are we gonna do?
Again, we're working every day with him. We're in conversations. We'd love to have him back. Obviously, we're trying to work out a deal. Now, if we cannot get a deal done, if he doesn't want to come back, that's totally up to him. And we're prepared to go ahead with Jordan Love if need be. But obviously, Green Bay, the city, the fans, everybody here would love to have Aaron back, and we're working towards getting him back right now. Yeah, you sir, yes.
Yes. What is your coaching philosophy? Are you going to be run and gun? Are you ground and pound? Are you going to be going for it on 4th and 2, 4th and 3? Are you going to be going for 2-point conversions? Are you an analytics guy? Or are you just straight football? We punt the ball on 4th down no matter what it is. Or, tell us about the vision you have.
Yeah, for sure. So basically, I'm a player's coach. I'm going to be that dude in the locker room. I'm going to be that guy with them at the bars Friday night after practice. after practice.
Rounds on me, boys.
before walkthroughs on Saturday morning. basically we're gonna get on the field on Sundays and we're gonna ram it down their throat. Whether that be the pass, the run, the trick plays, we're not gonna give up. We're gonna get out there. We're gonna ram it down their throat, and we're gonna freaking win. God damn it! You sir,
Coach Strowski. If you watched, rest in peace to Mr. Matt LaFleur, but if you watched him during last season's our playoff game, he was out pumping up the crowd all game. Give it to us. What's your
God dang right.
What's your plan to really get the fans engaged and really make Green Bay continue to feel like a community? Because we're a community.
Oh, for sure. Born and raised here, Green Bay. Only time I left was for a semester at Oshkosh and a couple of months in Milwaukee.
A little disrespectful, but I'll take it. Okay.
I like my coach's purebred.
Nonetheless, born in, forget about all that. I'm gonna, what's the question again?
Okay, yeah, I might have gotten Coach a little stoned before the episode, or the interview. Any other questions?
No, I remember the question now.
Oh, okay.
What was the question?
So, Coach, Matt LaFleur, I think
now.
this kind of might have caused a heart attack. He was, let's go, Lambo.
You know what? I'm gonna personally make sure that every god dang fan in the stands is on their feet, roaring and ready to go each game day. Fourth quarter, there's old people sitting down. We want them to stand up and cheer their god dang hearts out.
But we also don't want them to die.
We don't want them to die. Sure. We don't want them to die.
Okay.
But we're gonna be safe about it. The terrible towel. Never heard of it because, Pittsburgh Steelers never heard of them. But how about the Green Bay towel? We're going to bring that out. We're going to have all them waving. I'm going to be waving that thing on the sidelines.
Oh, okay.
Doing big things.
Maybe wave your playbook around a little bit and look at it, all right? Coach.
Well, I can't have the other team looking at it. That's how they get you.
Coach, how are sorry.
Yeah, you. Yep.
Yeah, Coach. So, how are you going to run your practices, your training camps, off-season programs, weightlifting, strength and conditioning? What are you going to do? How are you going to keep these guys healthy and shape, fit, away from injuries, keep them away from the strip clubs, the Oval Office, the bars, the booze,
a lot
the
of
drugs
titties in town, sir.
How are you gonna do all this, Coach?
Well, I suppose I got to go back on my word. I did say I was going to be out at the bars with them on Friday nights. But as far as the conditioning goes,
I threw a lot at you there, Coach. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. As far as the conditioning, the practices, the training camp, we're gonna keep it just like Mr. God bless his soul, Mr. LaFleur did. Starters are really gonna play during the preseason, maybe the first game. We don't want them to risk injury. I'm gonna have to follow up and get with my training staff.
It's a nice stash.
Yeah, it's a nice stash. I see what you did
trading
there.
that stash pretty well. Yeah, Coach. Coach.
We're gonna get with them and make sure the players are healthy. We're make their nutrition, the training schedule. Make sure everybody's top notch and ready to go for the season. And throughout the season, players need a day or two to rest after a tough battle on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays, whatever it be. We're gonna give it to them. Some of the older players, they need that. We got big dog Mercedes Lewis that has to, take a time off here too. As far as practices, man, we're gonna ramp up. We're gonna tune that thing up. We're gonna music pumping, music blaring.
Oh, what tunes you gonna have?
Like country road, Coach.
We got to get those players turned up. A little AC/DC. Eminem, Dre, anybody, everybody.
We do not want our players to have weak knees and heavy arms.
No, we don't.
And
that's why
no spaghetti.
No spaghetti.
No spaghetti.
No mom spaghetti before practices. Damn it.
Yeah. Okay.
None of that afterwards. Yeah, that's fine. Oh shit, we got two.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're giving up your question? I appreciate
I'm
you,
not
sir.
giving it up.
Yeah, next.
Giving it to him.
I got you, sir,
Since this guy's freaked me out a little bit, looks like he's got some deformity over here. I just...
Who that?
That guy.
Over there, yeah.
Who that guy was going to get that shit?
I just want to know, because Coach LaFleur, he put his heart on the field. Quite literally.
That's not a laughing matter, damn it.
I'm not laughing, you are. and he quite literally put his heart on the field. R.I.P. It was quite a scene. But I just, when he did that, get the fans and the players and the team excited. Are you ready to die for this team? Would you put yourself in that position?
Would you put your heart next to his on the field, dead?
I'd be honored.
Oh.
So we're going to have to do this again in a week from now?
Well, the coach before him had guys from the prison coming out.
He didn't last very long.
Another question down here. Far right side, goofy guy.
I got to admit, coach, been a fan, tried to be a coach. You got it. For you.
Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to spot on one thing. Miller Lite. Terrible fucking beer. You got any plans to kind of I'm wondering, can we change that sponsor? And then I'm sick and tired. 14. I spend about $160 on Tarskis every time I go to Lambeau. Maybe bring those prices down.
Well, I'll see what I can do for you. I'll see what I can do with the fans. I'm gonna tell you what though, Miller Lite, I tolerate, but if there's anything I can do to bring the Busch Lattes to the stadium instead.
This is a people's coach.
This is a people's coach.
Players and a people's coach.
Make sure your players are drinking Busch Light every night before a game.
The Friday nights, Busch Lattes.
Busch Lattes.
After practice, the Busch Lattes.
And then
cool them down on the nice summer days with the
ice
nice
tubs
lattes.
is just ice filled with Busch Latte.
So they can take an ice bath and then just get
with a straw.
Just pull so it's ice and water and then lattes.
Latte.
So you're soaking in the ice tubs.
So the cans are unopened, but the cans
it's like
are
bobbing for apples,
like
but
cooler,
bobbing
sure.
for Busch Lights.
Bobbing for Busch Lights.
Oh, bobbing for
I dig that.
lattes? You don't say. So, Coach, just overall, just tell us about your excitement about being here in Green Bay, being born and raised, except for, ditching Green Bay for a couple of years. LaFleur had never done that, but I'm excited about it. Just tell us about it.
Been a Packer fan my whole life, so I'm dedicated to this team. I'm happy to be part of this team. I'm happy to be coaching this team. Again, unfortunate situation, but I'm going to give my damn all to this team to make sure we win a freaking title this year.
Yeah! Woo! Not what I was supposed to play. Hey, thank you! Coach Andy O! I typed...
Hell of a time to be alive,
Coach.
huh?
I typed in a round of applause. And I pressed it, and it said that turned into elevator music.
Hey, you're a natural at that, man. Shit,
Thank you.
Might take.
Appreciate
Man,
son of
Still a little salty. It wasn't me,
pretty
but
good.
Hey,
You want to
get your turn.
You want to be coach?
try once?
You want to do
No.
it? You never got to be coach, did
I
you?
never got to be coach.
Should we try just
You
a
wanna be
round
coach?
of different situations? Just come up with dumb
Just tell me something.
All right, here we go. All
right.
right, Shamo, you're the coach after we just traded Rodgers.
Jordan Love, do we want to have Jordan Love already played his game? He had to play the game and did terrible, or?
Oh, yeah, that's a good thought.
perfect. Jordan Love just went.
Because LaFleur would have had to die on the field. Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Jordan Love died on the field.
Okay, no. How about this? LaFleur dies, or whatever the coach is, on the last game of the season.
Okay.
So, during the 49ers game. And now it's the off season, and we just traded Rodgers to the Broncos, let's say, because that's where
How
everyone's
about the
sent.
Bears?
Or the Bears?
Make it harder on him.
He went to Philly. He went to Philly.
He went to Philly.
Philly, okay.
Went to Philly.
Philly for a first round.
Ain't too
draft
chilly
pick
in
and a
Philly.
defensive lineman,
How about that, huh?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to take that?
Let's do it.
All right.
Can be Mark.
Yeah, set it up.
Yeah.
Set it up.
So so Rodgers just got traded to Philly.
Yep.
We just lost in the divisional round to the 49ers. So Rodgers announced on the McAfee show he wants out of Green Bay, and now it's the next day, and we've just traded Rodgers.
God, my dipstick coach.
Just preparing for my interview. There's no way I'm going through this sober.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you. First of all, thank you for coming. Taking your time out of your day to join us. Obviously, everybody in Green Bay, it's a rough day for us.
It's working?
No, it's a hard time in Green Bay. The loss of our coach. And obviously what everybody here is sitting down for loss of our quarterback. But it's today we get to approach the new coach of the Green Bay Packers, a guy who's trying to get us past this, a guy who's trying to kind of start a new leg for the Packers. Seamus Johnson from Notre Dame Academy is now leading the Packers.
We want Rodgers back.
Fuck you!
All right. Fuck you. Coach, good to have you here. We're going to open up the room for questions. Let's start it off.
Sure.
Coach, I don't think you know how bad this is going to be for us next season. If we lose game 1 next year, I'm drinking my Busch lattes until I can't drink no more. And I'm going to put your name as the fault for my death.
You know, I'm damn tired about everybody being so doubtful. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I got chosen to be up here. And on the first day our quarterback leaves, there is no faith. Around here, as a true Packer fan, I've had faith since the day I was born. Came out my mama's coochie. I have been faithful to this team. It is a damn shame what happened to Matt LaFleur. And it's a damn shame that Rodgers had to bail out before he even got a chance. Now, I'm here to instill that faith in every single one of you, the fans, and the players. I'm not here to mess around. I'm here to get shit done and chug my Busch Light. I mean, get shit done and win some fucking Super Bowls.
We'll see.
Coach.
We will, yeah.
Coach, so you came from Denmark.
Yeah.
Denmark high school, not a lot of good football out there.
Oh, it didn't go. Yeah, sure.
Hey, not really surrounded by football, huh?
Oh, we toss some balls around.
Tennis balls or...
Big question. You know what the fuck you're doing at all?
Do I know what the fuck I'm doing? Hell no. Am I going to try my darn tootiness? Yes, I am. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to lead this team. I'm going to listen to the people around me because I'm doing my best. And I just want to let you know that ain't nobody leaving this team without me going first. I almost regret that statement.
Coach, there are rumors going around that Rodgers wanted out once he found out you were the head coach. Multiple reasons, mainly just your lack of experience, your lack of knowledge, your lack of just about everything informationally when it comes to football.
He said something about your face, too.
Yeah, he did say he didn't trust it.
Yeah. He wanted to punch it.
And he wanted out.
Yeah.
And when you heard, did he express that to you directly? And what caused Rodgers to want to leave?
You know, I didn't even get a chance to talk to the man. And it's funny that he's talking about my face because everybody tells me I look like a better looking Aaron Rodgers. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But here's
Coach, who's saying that?
Everybody.
Blind?
My mama, my daddy, my grandma,
My cattle?
my cat. I swear. Yeah, they like me too. And
Nico,
yeah, my kitties. Yeah. Everybody thinks I'm a good looking guy. But what was the first part of the question? I got insulted halfway through, and I couldn't take my mind
Coach,
off.
what was there any chance that you could have kept Rodgers here?
You know, I remember my thought. Here's the thing, Rodgers, if you're listening, buddy, here's my thing to you. All right. When you came on and the good Brett Favre leaves us, and you come on inexperienced as a starter, what'd you do, fella? You had a pretty good darn season, didn't you? Yeah, you did. And maybe, didn't make it a Super Bowl that year, maybe the next. But after a little bit of time, gave you a chance. You came home, bring a championship. Give me a chance, Rodgers. Give me a chance.
Yeah, so one of your previous questions now, you said Nobody's leaving this team until I leave this team.
I ain't going nowhere.
Now, I just want to ask for the good people of Green Bay here, the good people of this team in this state. Now, was that a threat that you're going to leave this team and make all these players leave us too, like Rodgers, like you made Rodgers leave?
Yeah, is Devontae going too?
Is Devontae going too? How about
David
Elton
Bakhtiari?
Jenkins? How about Bakhtiari? Is Aaron Jones leaving this team
Is
too?
Jair gone?
Are you plotting against us?
Darnell Savage?
What the hell kind of coach are you, and how should you leave this team? And
What's
why are
going
you
on with
here?
Amos?
We'll
Right.
see. We have
Devondre Campbell?
We have a general manager for a reason. He enters that kind of business. Mr. Gudikins, and I just want to let you know I have his full endorsement. He's up there. I bought him a 30 rack. We come do good liking to each
Now,
other.
is it telling that he's up there and not down here, giving you his support?
Coach, are you from Denmark or Tennessee?
Well, you see, yeah.
Coach, did you go to Denmark or Notre Dame? What's going on here?
That's
Notre Dame
my
Academy.
question to you. Get your facts straight.
Yeah,
before
you got
come asking
cowboy
questions.
boots and a pre-shirt on. God damn it.
Hey, I woke up like this, and I've been working since I got this invitation.
Hey, you should go back to bed, sir.
I could use a nap.
More.
It's been a long day dealing with
And
you
he's back.
assholes. Let me tell you what.
So I guess I just have one more question there.
Sure.
Is beer good or no, or yeah, no, or
Or no,
Well,
yeah.
you
Or no,
know,
yeah?
For the players.
For the players, what kind of
Or
beer
no.
are the players drinking? And
there's one thing I'm not going to be doing like those damn fibs down in the Chicago
Well, sure,
Bears.
sure.
And I'm not going to be serving my players no goddamn Regal Light.
well, I would sure hope
The only
not.
thing flowing through our fucking jugs is Bush Light and cocaine.
No, coach, you might have stepped.
I'm with you, bud.
Coach, you might have overstepped the line with the cocaine.
Amen,
but-
brother. Amen.
Maybe
Coach,
we are going to be out in that field running 100 yards in 30 seconds.
Well, coach, I suppose if it gets the win, then I'm all for it.
And that's why I'm here. We're doing everything we can to get it done. So
I
all
support
I
you.
ask is y'all give me a chance.
I support you,
Thank
coach.
you, Coach.
Amen.
Amen.
Any Bush Lights you got spared?
Yes, sir. Right now,
Beautiful.
nigger, I've been storing them in my cowboy boots.
Oh, man.
Beautiful.
We move on or run to the crew.
That sounds,
Do you
you
want to
sounds
do it?
like you want to go.
What's something?
God wants to go again.
Something random. Oh, did I do it? Yeah, I already
Well, yeah.
did one.
Yeah, you don't remember doing it, but
That's fucking reals, man. We can move on.
yeah, we are an hour in.
Do we need to spell methamphetamine again?
math?
I
Oh my god!
won. Hey, boys, I'm just glad to be here, you know.
Hey, thank you
Hey,
for
good
joining
to have
us.
you there,
Thank
yeah.
you for joining us. I guess. Hey, so now that we're kind of through the, we did a.
The interviews.
Well, yeah, through that. Let's actually talk.
Andy!
Let's actually
and
talk.
the sailors say, Andy,
Hey!
you're a fine guy here.
Hey!
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, man, what-
You know what?
What's going on? So you've been to Oshkosh?
Yeah, you know, I guess I'll just start since birth. You know, I was born and I went to Aldo Leopold with my buddy Carl over
Shout
here.
out.
Wow.
Shout out,
Yeah.
represent
Melissa's class.
Melissa's class, kindergarten.
Shout
You know,
out.
Carl and I have gone to school together from kindergarten all the way through high school.
Wow!
Known this guy
Very
for
cool.
a while. Yeah,
Were you
yeah.
in Dana's or Lisa's?
I was in Lisa's.
Alright.
No, I was in.
I was in Dana's.
Clint.
You were in Clint Eastwood's class? Clint?
You're making
That was like first, second grade, right?
No, Clint was just Dana and Lisa. That's all you got. You got Dana and Lisa, and then you went from Chuck. Then third and fourth grade was Chuck.
Nah, I had Clint.
Who the fuck is Clint, dude?
He left after we got done with second grade. That's why he wasn't there much longer. I don't know what he did.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout
Good
out.
teacher.
Keep
Good teacher.
going,
I enjoyed him.
So you went to school with this fucker for?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm playing. I'm just playing with you.
I mean,
you know,
yeah.
I went to Oshkosh for a semester.
Cheers, brother.
For some college, for some schooling, for some book learning, and then basically what had happened was I went to too much parties,
Not enough.
and
book learning.
after a semester,
You're a good buddy.
I was like,
Bush Light drinker.
I was a great push
Hell
light
yeah.
drinker. You know,
Hell yeah.
I was
Top
basically
of his class.
basically
Summa cum laude.
basically realized, luckily, after that first semester, I was like, hey, what am I doing here? I got to get the fuck out because I am drinking too much beer and not going to enough class. So I left after that semester. Luckily, realized it right away. I just started working, you know, kind of started working. I actually worked at at Lambeau for a while.
Oh yeah.
Doing Delaware North, which was the
Yes, sir.
the food and beverage provider for the Packers.
I used to work for
And
Delaware
Brewers.
North for a second too. In
Oh, there you
Curly's
go.
Pub. Baby.
Okay, sure.
Shout out,
sure.
shout out Delaware.
So did stuff in
First
the suites
state
over there.
of the
First state.
Union.
That was
Yeah.
the first of the 13 cows, or what?
Colonies,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
You
I know some
did
shit.
that for a
Look at
while.
you.
It's actually funny. I just missed the year that I stopped working Delaware North. I just missed Paulie and Bobby.
Yeah.
They came in right after I
And
right after
Seamus,
yeah,
and Jackie.
Seamus, yeah, I guess so.
Well,
you know.
Bobby and Paul were cleaning the suites, right? That's what you did.
Yep.
I worked,
So
I worked in
did,
Curly's Pub.
We did stocking up the suites for game days. Putting all the beverage, food, crap like that in there.
Yeah.
But then down in Milwaukee, my roommate now that I have right now, Riley, we actually lived down there together for a season for the Brewers.
You go to UW?
And- No, not for school. Just working at Miller Park because
Oh, cool.
Hell
it's
yeah.
the same. Stellar North is for the Brewers too. So I was down there doing that. Just 20 years old, just doing stupid shit.
Hell yeah.
But having the time of my life. That's
Fuck yeah.
to this day one of the best summers of my life.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's too bad that I wasn't 21, but at the same time, like I'm almost glad I was not 21 because
Yeah.
that could have been a
Yeah.
sheesh, you know.
So you're working at Miller Park. You grew up loving the Brewers.
Yes, sir.
Probably a good time in your life.
It was a great time.
Get to see
it
the
was-
stadium
it was
a little
real
bit.
cool time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was who was on the team? Were they a good team when you were working?
They
for
were a good team. Yeah, that was. I want to say that was
like they had Fielder and Ricky Weeks and all that. Or?
That was after that.
That,
after
yeah,
that
that's
era.
post.
I'm trying to remember. I believe that was Yelich's first year.
Yeah.
First or
Oh, okay.
second year, I
okay.
believe.
So good amount after that.
First or second
Okay.
year with Lenzo Kane, and then
Oh yeah, big,
that crew. Yep. So it was
Yeah.
playoffs.
Daddy
Wait,
Kane.
so how old are you? You're 20.
I was 20 I'm 24 right now.
You're 20. Okay,
24.
so it's
yep.
only 4 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it was a good time. Baseball being like my like that was a sport I really grew up playing, like loving. That was
Okay.
like my true love.
yeah.
Baseball was, so it was real cool kind of seeing the players each day and kind of seeing the field. It was real cool too because when I'd get there each day, or I'd have to run down in their not their warehouse but like in their concourse area, kind of like behind the stadium. That's where they had their batting cages and their locker rooms. So I'd be walking down and I'd kind of run into players
Oh,
and
lit.
just kind of be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
You ever had like a good interaction that you remember
Nah,
most?
because they're going to do their batting practice and trying to get to their locker
never
room
said
or
like, hey,
whatever.
you want a beer before you?
Yeah, like I said, I got a couple Bush Lattes in
Ronnie,
my backpack.
this
You
Bush
wanna go-
Light. You know how much steroids I put in this Bush Light for you? bud?
Ryan Bros.
Nah, right.
You say steroids?
Steroids.
Let's just call it a snorkel.
A deer in
bud.
headlights, No, but that was real cool.
That's awesome, man.
Why'd you move back?
It was really just a seasonal thing. Because then I worked Lambeau
sure.
the package in the next
Oh,
season
lit.
right away.
Hell
Yeah, and then got my job over at Schneider and
Represent.
been doing that ever since. So
Hell yeah.
Do you guys work together?
No.
No.
I'm just
Okay.
saying represent.
Rivals.
Kind of, actually.
Oh yeah,
That-
you're not.
Schneider
yeah.
works for us.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
I hate
we work
Seamus.
for Schneider.
Seamus isn't even my friend. I just
Yeah.
like tolerate him because he's part of the friend
You're
group.
looking around the opposite sides of the table.
That's what I'm
pal.
saying. No, yeah, you're lucky. Like Denny's my friend, so I have to put up with you.
Oh.
Oof.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That might have crossed the line. Shit, my bad. I just like to drink beer and hang out
There's
with
no line cross.
Basically, all
He
you
called my mom.
Whoa!
He did.
I'm pretty sure you called Kelly the C word.
No!
You did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I recall.
Oh, just wait
No.
till my mom shows
Right,
up.
just wait till Kelly finds out. We're gonna tell her tonight.
How could
yeah.
you?
Basically, all you need,
I already texted her. Yeah, she's pissed.
all you guys really need to know about me. I like to drink beer and I like to hang out with the homies. So
Bet.
yeah.
Lit.
yeah,
Lit. I'm gonna take a pee, Max.
Perfect
Fucking-
fit for the stew.
hell yeah,
Fuck yeah,
hell
man. So you're Carl's breaking shit. I don't know what he just did.
getting lit.
Breaking shit.
Breaking shit, getting lit. He says.
So wow, that's pretty cool. So yeah, we had that was a fun little recap of the weekly challenge from a few weeks ago. That was a fun one. We also did some like weird spelling game Shamo brought in.
Oh, yeah. That was funny too.
I was at, it's a funny story. I was at work, in the office. I do a week from home, week in the office.
Okay.
I was in the office that weekend. I was trying so hard not to laugh. Like one of the higher up managers kind of has a desk like a couple of seats down from me, and like my area, my account, and I'm sitting here like trying not to laugh out loud, but my face is like showing that I'm fucking laughing. You know? And everybody's kind of looking at me like, "Are you okay? Are you good?" Like I'm good. I'm just listening to my buddy's podcast. I'm okay.
Awesome.
I'm sorry.
That's awesome. Yeah, so that was a fun podcast, man. We had a lot of fun. So I'm glad you got to be a part of that.
For sure. It was a good listen for sure.
That was fun. So yeah, and then the week after that, we had the video. We had to be active, bike riding, walking, doing something, sending a video. We didn't do that.
No.
So we drank the nasty Regals before we could enjoy our tasty beers of the week, and that was pretty. I've never had a beer that bad in my entire life.
Horrible.
So I think we have a few. We probably have enough to do if. We don't complete our weekly challenges. We probably enough for like 2 more weeks.
Pretty gross.
Yeah, that sucked. So we're gonna be playing darts here in a little bit, I think.
Should we get the darts
some
going?
Darts,
Shake for our next challenge.
Yeah, and hopefully it's one we can
accomplish. Because I don't want to drink
those
anymore.
Hey, we gotta buy these We Banjo 3 tickets.
Yeah, I was just actually thinking about that
coming
show
up too. Yeah, we gotta buy those. We gotta get on that. So. We got a little weekly challenge spot to get to here. We got to get darts going. Should we get the camera set up?
Yeah, let's go set that up.
All right, man, let's do it.
Carl took his phone for some music, but we'll get that set up, folks. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to episode 53 of Hold Us Accountable. We are kicking off our weekly challenge dart game segment. We are playing 501, so the quickest crew member to get down to 0 from 501 wins. Currently, we got a tight race going on. We got Kärel in last place with 280 points. We got myself in second place with 264 points, and Shamo is in the lead with 263 points. And we're going to get this thing kicked off. And, Shamo, you going to get going?
Yeah.
All right, Shamo.
Anything you want to say to my mom before you start shooting?
I called you cute.
That's weird.
Yeah, well, that's weird, man. What's wrong with you, bro?
Anything else you want to say?
How about you just throw... Hey, instead of talking about people's moms, how about you throw some darts, huh?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Frickin'
My dad
pervert.
listens to this, too.
God.
Fucking dick.
Right.
Might send this episode to Denny, dude.
$13.
No, it's a 4.
$2. $20.
It might be a 1.
That's a 20. You drunk ass can't tell. So let's see. That's 33, 35 for Shamo. Carl's up next. Let's see what he's got. We're gonna do 2 rounds of this. So we each throw twice. We each throw a total of 6 darts. Carl's up next. Let's see what the young buck's got.
Carl can't shoot for shit.
Carl can't shoot for shit. Hey, Carl can't shoot for shit.
Shooter, barely know her.
17,
nice
starting
17.
strong. Oh, 19. Oh, the young buck. 0.
Don't lie. That was a bullseye too, bud.
He's got 36. Not bad.
Max is up next. Let's see what he's got in him.
Oh, wow, Max, you said great in these episodes. Maximilian up to shoot. Let's see what he got. Max is currently sitting at 264, you know. He's got triple twosers. Nothing.
Don't lie.
And
regular?
Andy?
18.
18.
Damn, that's
for
real,
a
real
solid
close to the
20.
20.
24.
Do we 24? Do we shoot 2? Yeah. Wait, fucking musical chair.
Yeah. So I got 24 there.
Yeah.
All right. 24. Shit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite mom shit talker is coming up to bat. Let's see what he's got.
Damn.
Didn't shoot too hot last time. Wonder why. Let's see what you got, James.
He's winning right now. Oh, zero.
Yeah, what's that? A whole lot of 17. Why, accuracy. Good accuracy.
8.
And an 8.
25.
25. Feeling alive.
For a total of 60. So Seamus is at 203. Let's see what Carl's got.
Hey, better, swing better.
3.
Kennedy, swing better.
2. 13. 18.
The biggest
there.
liar in the group goes to Carl with a solid 18.
54 points total.
Maximilian. Balder than a butt sack and I was gonna say balder than a nut sack and Ben Affleck. Let's get her going. Ben Affleck bald.
Butt sack.
I don't know, man. Solid 4, strong 4. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Second shot. Ooh, solid 5. Feel alive.
And a 19
All right,
for
Seamus, do that
28.
math. All right.
28,
Here we
baby.
go.
All right.
That's it.
Big math guy, shame.
All right, folks. That was us shooting darts for our weekly challenge. We'll add up these points.
Can add up points, but can't calculate to not talk about moms, huh?
Oh. Hey.
I'm sorry, shame. I didn't mean it.
Hey. All right, folks. We'll get this camera set back up. We'll be right back at you.
All right, welcome back to episode 53 of Host Accountable.
Yeah.
Max,
Just
let
got
us know the scores.
Just got done with the dart game. So Carl finished with 54 points. That brings his score to 226. I finished with 52 points. That brings my score to 212. Shamo finished with 60 points. That brings his score to 203. So he remains in the lead.
Ain't no stopping Seamus Johnson.
Followed by me, followed by Carl.
Shitty people always make it on top.
So yeah, that's where we're at with the darts game. We're getting down there, man. We're in the 200s now.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm
yeah.
talking about. We're shaking some
We,
dice.
Yeah, we're shaking some
Oh, we are
dice.
shaking some
And that
dice.
would be Shamo.
Hell yeah, Shamo.
All right, there it
The
is.
dice man again.
Keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling, bud.
All right, folks. So
Hey, let me pull up the
So we're shaking for this week's weekly challenge.
Yes, sir.
Seamus Johnson's going to roll 2 dice. One's the column and one's the row, right?
Yep.
All right, good for me.
Yeah, let me just pull this up.
And then
Not
awesome, it's a
bad.
cool episode actually. And then so after this, you guys want to get into kind of just conversation about what we're thinking for this next monthly challenge?
yeah,
Yeah,
seems appropriate.
I think before that though, we should recap last week's episode.
Fuck yeah,
We got
yeah.
Andy and the Stew
Hell yeah.
who watched it, listened to it, might have some thoughts on it that you know.
Bet. Hell yeah.
I think we should recap it and just kind of
definitely,
like go back
definitely, yeah.
over our.
I always fucking think like 3 miles ahead.
Well, yeah,
nothing wrong with
Nah,
that.
you're just
Max
you're
always
one
has to
step.
bring me to the
Nothing
first.
wrong with that.
Multiple perspectives
ambitions,
is always
you know?
good. Yeah.
I just my mind moves a little too quick. Yeah. All right.
So let me just. Where's my view?
All right.
All right.
So we got 6 columns and 6 rows.
Yes, sir.
First dice that I roll determines the column that we look down. The second dice determines that the row that we pick.
Yes, sir.
Whatever the lines up there is our next weekly challenge.
And since you won the total points and your, just lowest score, You're rolling dice this week, my friend.
Yeah, buddy, let's get
Let's do it and see what the first one is.
Let's get at it.
We got a 6.
Oh, we haven't had a 6er in a minute.
All
I
right,
think.
Andy, you want to read down those columns for us, bud?
Go for a run.
All right.
Design HUA merch.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Badass. Research a cool Packer.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, story for the show. Research a cool accountability story for the show.
Oh yeah.
Go bowling.
Hell yeah.
100 body weight squats a day.
That won't be too hard.
A mental health journal once a day for a week. And then we would read it on the show.
no, those are all back up.
Those are
Oh, okay,
extras.
okay,
Those are
okay.
extras. Yeah.
Forget about it.
Forget.
Forget about
All right,
All right,
folks.
what are we doing? God, I hope we go bowling. That'd be fun.
I would love to go bowling.
Yeah,
Come on,
that'd
let's
be
get a
dope.
5.
Honestly, all those.
One.
I won.
All
going
those
for
except
a run.
the-
Damn it.
Fuck.
Considering that I couldn't even go for a walk, I have
Does
to
it-
go for a run.
Does it look like I can
All
run?
right. Do you want to double down? And if nah, see, I was gonna say this would be stupid. I was gonna say if you want to double down and re-roll it, you roll another one that'd be like.
Or here, how about this? How about this? We can keep go for a run, and let's see what else we get.
All right.
I mean, you can't run. If you can't run one time in a week, on
Yeah.
top of doing something else, I think.
Fair.
And it's just go for a run. No,
Yeah. Right.
no certain distance.
No, yeah,
just, you know,
hey, get yourself out there.
just
do a little
run.
something.
Do
Yeah.
something
Run.
different.
Do something.
Yeah.
Am I rolling? I'm rolling again.
Yes, sir, man.
All right, sir.
3.
3. Cool Packer story.
Cool Packer story for the
Okay,
show.
okay.
So are we doubling down? We're going for a run and then
Yeah.
researching. All right.
Let's do it.
Sure.
All right. Lit.
Lit.
Lit. Good rolling. Proud of you.
I want to go bowling.
I think another thing we should think about doing.
We could have ran to go bowling.
I know.
Oh,
Literally.
dude, how cool would that be, dude? What
Literally.
a time to be alive.
We can after we shoot or roll our ball, we can jog to the end of the bowling alley and jog back.
Yeah.
Fuck
Get our-
those automated machines
Get
that
our-
bring it back. We're running down there.
Get a run in.
Why is he setting up the fucking pins? We gotta run.
We
gotta
run.
We gotta
It's
run.
our weekly challenge.
Yeah.
Why'd he beat the ball to the pins?
Is he doing 100 body squats right now? Yeah, I mean, just give him a break, man.
HUA, you know, show
Hua.
up.
Hua.
You know.
Hey,
All right, folks.
So I look real quick before we shut this down, Andy. I look at this board and I see karaoke night. Why the fuck is Slice not been doing karaoke
You know what?
nights?
I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah, dude.
They're doing more stuff. They've actually talked about having a karaoke machine in there.
Dude.
Be lit.
So first of all, I'm just gonna plug the bar quick if you guys
Yeah,
don't mind.
plug it. Plug it.
Sliced on Main, local, you know, everybody's favorite bartender over there.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's literally right across on Main Street, right across the street from Cockable. If you haven't been, go check it out. Nice little chill place to go.
Great
you know?
place to go.
Great place to go. You know, cheap beer, good drinks. You know, got a golf
Good
simulator.
tenders, good
Beautiful,
bartenders.
great bartenders. You know,
bartenders, yeah.
we got a golf simulator in there. We just got the big screens. You know, the late night drunk thing is to turn on the golf simulator actually, and instead of having the golf simulator on, we plugged the Mario Kart in there.
Oh yeah.
Mario
Yes, sir.
Kart.
Good fucking time.
Order
you know,
some pizza.
get some pizza. Great
Andy
za.
makes a damn good za.
Great
Yeah, he
za.
does.
Oh yeah.
You're a za maker too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the best.
Man of many trades.
You know
Man.
what? It's just it's a solid place to be. But they actually have the past, I'll say, 3 weekends ago. They had a live musician in there on a Friday night. They're actually doing it on Friday night again this
That's
week.
what's up. Oh, really?
Yeah. That's that same guy.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, James or something like that.
Was he like a country music guy or was he?
I wasn't there for the weekend that they did it, unfortunately. But I guess he does anything and everything.
A little bit of everything?
A little bit
Okay.
of-
I
little bit
love
of
live
everything.
music.
So,
I do too.
they actually got live music on Friday night and Saturday night. They're doing a Rocket League tournament.
I hear it.
So
Okay.
that I guess they did that a couple weekends ago. And,
Maybe
same
slide
thing,
a
and-
karaoke on Thursday. Cause dude, I'm itching for a good karaoke.
Just so like,
Yeah.
oh man, on Thursday nights too, when all the
When
homies
all the
are
buddies
there.
are there,
Man, there's
dude.
nothing
That
like
would be a
That's
blast.
a fun time.
Dude,
That's a fun time.
karaoke's
That would be
been-
a great time.
Yeah, that would be a great time.
Yeah.
Maybe like a open mic stand up night.
Oh,
What?
anything. Yeah.
What?
Just
Yeah,
open whatever you want to do.
We've been talking about getting more stuff, kind of just get people involved, get more people,
Right.
and just kind of have a good time with
Open
it.
mic,
So
stand up night.
I'm gonna bring that up to Mike and Pat and just see what they say about it. So,
Hell yeah.
for sure.
Hell yeah, dude.
That'd be fun.
Righteous, man. So yeah, we're gonna
Go for a run.
Go for a run and fucking
find a cool story about the Packers.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's great.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Love it, dude. Love it.
So
We're gonna mosey on Don.
that brings us to.
Dougie Ham.
Dougie Ham, the entertainer, boys.
TJ Indiana.
You know what time it is, huh?
You know what time it is.
Oh, the good movie, Elusive?
Oh, not like a pirated radio station.
Oh,
TV station.
a little mobile gaming van?
Oh, we forgot
the
to
dance?
ask. We forgot to ask him about that too.
I know.
Oh, we did.
There were so many things.
There
I
were
wanted to
so many things.
talk to
We'll
that
have to
guy
get him back
about.
on here again.
Yeah, gotta try.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Um,
Also on this episode, sorry to take the fucking light away from last week. Decker Pollinari, he's been dropping songs hella.
Oh yeah.
And since he is our fucking intro song, he
Fuck
dropped one today that I would like to play. I think to just kind of end the episode.
Okay.
Fucking
yeah.
lit.
Yeah, we'll
Sure,
play it at the
yeah.
end.
Let's do it.
It
That'd
is
be
litty.
awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
All right, so right now we're gonna kind of talk about episode 52, one of our biggest episodes.
Yeah, man. We interviewed Doug Heim,
Doug
the
Heim,
author of the
dude.
book.
Yeah, and if you've been listening, we read his book. Only took us a month
Or so.
or so.
My Reality TV show
Yeah.
by Doug Heim. What a guy. What a character, man.
Yeah.
A true entertainer.
He seemed
Yeah,
like
man.
it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he seemed
Hell
like
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So first of all, I'd like to ask you two, first kind of thoughts when you first met the guy, like for going upstairs and just seeing him. Kind of first like, was it like, oh yeah, this seems like the guy who wrote this book, or
I mean, it's hard when you're reading a book. I pictured him like a little differently, I guess, but I don't think I should have because, I mean, he's been doing radio entertainment his entire life, and he just had that entertainer voice, that radio
yeah.
show
he had a
host
Larry
voice.
McCarran like
Deep.
fucking.
Oh,
You could hear
yeah.
it. Yeah, you could hear it just
Smoked
listening. It
4
was like,
packs a
damn.
day.
Yeah.
That's
That was
hilarious.
awesome.
Yeah.
And no, but like I was coming up to, I didn't really know what to expect, but I mean, couldn't have hoped for better because
Yeah.
honestly, what a guy.
What a guy, man.
Like gracious with his like information and
Right.
time and bringing in the
Homemade movie
yeah, his
camera,
homemade camera,
And
like
the films.
oh my
the
god,
video clips he brought in.
legendary.
Super cool. I mean, like I've never talked to an author of a book,
Yeah.
and on top of like he's done a lot of other things, but I mean he wrote about his life, so like I was really like anxious and tight like the whole episode. I was just like just like freezing,
Right,
and
yeah. I
the
feel
more of just like entertained by listening to him. Like I
Right.
just wanted to listen to him
100%.
talk. Like I just
Right.
wanted him to talk and talk and it was really cool. But yeah, I wish I would have been a little bit more engaged with him. I was a little bit just like wanting to hear all of the stories instead of trying to
There's so much in that book.
Yeah.
you know
I think
what I mean?
like I was nervous until I asked like so what's our limits? Question asked.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll tell you the size of my dick. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. It's like, all right, dude, let's fucking have a time.
Yeah, right.
Let's have a good time. And and he didn't like to talk about himself.
No.
Wasn't really stoked.
Which I found was tough because
we want
like I know he's
I kind of noticed that too.
Well, at the beginning of the show, he's like, the book wasn't really about me, more so of like my experiences.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we, just like from an outsider point of view, we're like, he's done so many things. I
So
gotta know what's
curious
going
as-
through this
yeah.
guy's head.
Yeah.
But overall, like, I mean, great episode, great guy. I loved his answers and everything.
I think listening over it, I think there was like only one time where like it got a little quiet, like a little, like we were all kind of stumped
Yeah.
about like, it was just kind of a cricket moment for like 2 minutes or like a minute maybe. And then after that, like that was, which I was like stoked about listening to it. Like there was only one moment where we were all kind of like, well,
I don't even think those are like bad.
no, not bad
moments
moments
or
at
even,
all.
like, and especially when you're doing a 2 hour, 2.5 hour long conversation with the person, there's going to be little lulls.
Exactly.
And I think it's how we pulled ourselves out of it. So, I mean, from a guy who listened to it, Andy, was there any things we could have done better, differently, and be like honest, like, I mean, like truthfully, like, was it
our whole monthly challenge was about coming up with, doing an interview, basically.
Right.
We read the book, but like it was about
I thought it was honestly it was, I mean, the guy's super interesting, right? Like his story, man, the book that you guys talked about. I'm gonna guess I missed us. I came back, I stopped and I came back to his interview at some point. I think I may have missed just a small chunk of it. But kind of just basically you guys talking about your questions before, even the episodes before it came on. I guess, like, I don't know how to say this. I want to say you guys almost put too much thought into maybe some of the questions.
Probably.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Perfectly.
Like,
definitely.
Like, I feel like if you threw in like a random ass question here and there, like you guys talked about the beer to start with, when you guys did the monthly or the weekly beer.
Right.
Like, that was interesting because it was back and forth, just like so much entertainment where we were just talking about just bullshitting about
maybe,
beer,
Yeah, maybe instead of asking him questions about like, like you did this, you did that, just like maybe just ask him random, or just
like, what kind of beer were you drinking when you were working on your show?
Like,
tell us some crazy fucking party stories or something,
or
like
something. That. And I totally understand you guys wanted to get the answers about his book, because that was your goal, to read the book and get figure out, man, what the hell, because I get that, because that's tough, it's tough to just ask stupid shit when you want to find out the informational shit,
right?
Especially when his book was very detailed and like his life, and just he put a lot out there that it was like man, you like lived on a boat, you had this crazy ex-wife, a couple crazy ex-wives that maybe you yourself rushed into a few situations, but like there was a lot of personal situations he put in his book, and it was just like wanting to get to know the guy and how he got to those situations more so.
Did
we ever get to like talking deep, like, because we talked about like wanting to do the mental health segment with him? Did we ever do that?
No, we never really got to that. We never got really too deep.
I thought, like, I listened like to you guys asking him questions, and I was like, that you guys had some fucking good ass questions. Like, it was I
think we all
I think we all did a fucking very good job, like, asking him.
Right, I thought the questions were good.
I don't think he was quite like. It seemed to me he hasn't been asked these questions ever. Because there'd be moments where we'd ask him a question and he'd be like, "Well, I think you guys already know the answer to these," and then he'd be like, "Next question," and we'd be kind of like.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like
fuck, dude.
We know, but it's also like for the point of your listeners, so it's fun to have the podcast.
Maybe writing this book to him was already like just drained him of talking about himself. Where he was like,
and that's what we want. We wanted him to like brag about himself because like we found him so fascinating and interesting. Yeah. We wanted him to be like, but just not be like, I am, and here's why, but be like, I guess if you think that, this is why you might think that. But like, I was just
like overall very humble guy.
For sure.
The amount he's accomplished is super humble. I'm like, I'm just a normal guy, just like you guys. But you did all this.
What the hell are you not?
Shit. I haven't done half the things.
I think we could have. What I regretted about that episode was not getting deep into his personal like struggles.
Yeah,
because I think those were questions that maybe he would have dove into. Maybe, like, I don't even fucking know. I could have, like,
that's also tough to like bring up. And when first time you're meeting somebody too, it's like.
But like, I really wanted to. We talked about like his relationship with his mom. We wanted to talk about, but like in his depression, and because that was the first thing he said. Because he listened to our past episode before, he must have, because he talked about like you guys. Talked about wanted to ask questions about like me taking my life or something like that, and like to me I was a little disappointed in myself for not asking like what was that experience in your life like being that deep, and the story about him meeting the guy in the bar who found him like turned his car off for him and shit. I was thinking like, oh, I feel like he really would have got into that. But then listening back to the episode, I'm like, I don't even know if he would. Like,
yeah.
You know?
I don't know either because he kept saying like a lot of things like, well, you're answering the question.
Yeah.
And I think to me, when I read the book, he was like at his lowest and mentally lowest when he just didn't have work to do.
Yeah.
Right.
He didn't feel like there was anything for him to do. He wasn't being productive. And once he found like those areas for him to be productive, because it really wasn't about making money. It was about eventually making money, but
Yeah.
the work itself.
And the experience that led up to it.
Right. And once he found those like, oh, this is the job that is going to eventually lead me here. Like I'm going to put everything. Then he was like, it seemed like he was fine. And there
Yeah.
wasn't a whole lot holding him down. But it was when like he was stripped of his family, his job. Like he didn't have an identity basically. That's when he was like, fuck, I'm just ending it.
What seemed that he seemed to enjoy is he seemed to enjoy bringing them clips up the most.
Yeah.
Like he was super stoked about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like watching because we were stoked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was wild. Seeing my grandpa back in 1980s and seeing like every section
Yeah.
of the book
That
that he
was-
talked about, he seemed fucking thrilled.
That's
about.
a great way to put it because we were seeing like the book like in
Yeah.
video clips
Literally,
at that
yeah.
point.
Yeah, and he's like, you know,
Um,
I'm just that's when he was kind of like took over, but in a sense he was like, I'm gonna put these clips on. I'm gonna sit back and just let you guys comment.
Watch you guys
and
watch
he was
it, yeah.
stoked
Yeah.
about it. Like
Yeah.
at a
Uh-huh.
so yeah, I mean, these are notes. I think a big learning experience for us. I think we did great, by the way. I think this was a big first interview, but it like kind of points that we could take. Like, all right, when did a guy like Doug is such a to me an emotional, not like emotion, but like just a far out there guy who like who else like that's a big first guess.
Yeah.
It's a big first experience with that. Like we could take a lot of notes and learn a lot of shit from how we interviewed him, see where he got uncomfortable or not uncomfortable, but like where he didn't really have much to say about it. And I don't know.
Or like going off that, like adapting, being like, all right, he's not really wanting to talk about himself.
Yeah.
So maybe let's try to pry a story from the book.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
tell.
yeah.
All right, break down the story. Maybe like if we were just when you were tied up from your ankles and they were pulling you apart. Like,
Yeah,
tell us
about-
about that story and
Yeah,
like what was
yeah,
going through your head
exactly, Max.
and be like, you know, people who didn't read the book, like in your own words, tell us that story
Yeah.
or. Like,
because even when we said to him, like, we started this, I asked him, I was like, so for people who haven't read the book, tell us about who you are.
yeah,
And he's like, well, I mean, and he just didn't have any interest in really.
Yeah, I was
He
saying
just
it
wanted
almost
to-
seemed like he had the book out there already, and he knew that.
Yeah.
Which I get that. Some people are just like they get it into words on paper or whatever. That's something else. But it just seemed like he was almost hesitant to talk about
Yeah.
himself, the stories in the book.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I don't.
Like, do you guys, I'm not big on talking about myself.
No,
I don't
exactly,
hate
like,
talking
yeah.
about myself.
right.
So I totally get that.
But I see, for me, this is a big thing because we talked about this. Like, we need to get different guests in here. Like, because we were nervous. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was nervous too. Yeah.
And, like, that was cool for us because, like,
Yeah.
after that episode, we were stoked about, like, how it went down.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
And if we can have just more guests that we don't know, and then we learn personalities, how to work with personalities, how
You're
to
right.
work questions,
Phone's
how
falling.
to.
There you go.
Good for me.
Yeah, no,
I know.
exactly.
I
good-
completely
good
agree.
point.
You know, just being able to
Expe-
read people and adapt and
Yeah.
Especially if
that's
we
all a
can
learning experience.
Get guests to come on that like are relevant to the challenges we're doing
Yeah,
every month.
yeah.
Like it was really cool to be like, hey, I haven't read a book in a while,
Yeah.
and so let's read this book. He's a Green Bay dude. We maybe can get him on the show. We can also be able to
Yeah.
do two things at once.
Mhm.
It was really cool. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, it definitely, like, I was nervous. You know, you're reading a book about a guy, and then the guy's going to be in front of you. And for me, it doesn't matter who the guy is or what the story is. But if I'm reading a book someone wrote, and then I'm going to meet the guy who wrote or the person who wrote the book, it's like, it's going to get my blood pumping a little bit for
Yeah.
whatever reason. I don't know. I
Well,
can't
I
really
Right, right.
explain.
For me, I was nervous in the sense where it's like I want to give this guy a reason. Like, I want him to leave here and be like, all right, like that was worth my time.
That was dope.
Right.
Yeah, it was worth my time.
For sure.
Yeah. And I think it'd be, eventually, if you would like to keep doing this with us when you can and shit, like, eventually we're going to have to, but, like, having a good, solid group of guys who can do this shit together and, like, kind of, like, it's good to have 4 brains or as many brains as you can to kind of pick together.
I'm here next week if that's cool with you guys.
Fucking lit, dude. And I think
yeah.
the biggest thing for us is I mean, because I've had so many friends, like, I sent a picture of you being on this, like, Andy's coming, and I had a buddy, like, text me, like, well, why aren't you having me on? It's like, well, what are you going to talk about? Or, like, what are you, well, just talk. It's like, well, no, like, we're like, like, we want people who have, we want to be able to, it's good to have brains to fucking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think, like, for us, like, when we had Tommy on, we're like, holy fuck, it's pretty dope to have a third person.
Yeah.
There's so much we can only go back to back on.
Whereas at worst case, somebody can bullshit back with you.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
exactly.
talk, yeah.
It's good to have, I think what I've found, it's good to have plenty of brains around, so, like, no matter what, something can keep flowing. Somebody's going to think about something.
Exactly.
And as long as, like,
yeah.
the whole mindset is just, like,
going back to the improv.
doing stuff.
Go back to the improv skit that we did.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, shit. Somebody's had a question.
Yeah.
At some point here, somebody's gonna say some stupid shit that's gonna trigger a question for somebody else.
And we can learn off each other. We can learn how how you ask
Jesus
questions, how
Christ,
you guys.
if I learn from you fucks, I ain't learning.
You're
Lord
gonna
help
be
us all,
spilling beer and
God,
blacking but
fucking it.
Yeah, I guess the only thing I had from that, like, great interview. Honestly, it was. Super interesting guy.
You should go back and watch the Decker Pollinari interview.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know which number that was?
19.
19. Okay, cool.
It's like a
I played
5-hour episode.
I played ball with Decker. Obviously grew up with. Yeah. So I remember. Yeah.
That was.
I'll have to go check it out.
Bombed.
Really?
Me and Decker
the
were both
freestyle.
bombed.
There was that.
Man.
Decker did like a whole little
concert
in here.
Sure,
like,
okay.
Him and
That's
Carl
dope.
freestyled.
I'll go check it out. I'm gonna actually write that down on my phone right now.
We just kicked it for like 5 hours with the dude. It was cool.
Yeah, and like watch him back. Because I watched after Decker, so he sent, it was a year ago, like, that he was here, like, maybe I sent that to you, like, maybe 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Like, last February something.
Okay.
And I went back and watched that, and just seeing how comfortable me and you've gotten just fucking shooting the shit, whatever, whatever goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten to the point where it's like, I don't care who's in the studio. I'm going to say fuck a million times, probably, and just be an idiot, but... I think we've gotten so comfortable and like having you've gotten more comfortable being here and like it's just fun once you get comfortable in here.
It's just fun,
right?
Yeah, and I mean the more people you have, whoever the guest is like, all right, well we got 4 of us. Like,
just another new brain to pick. You know what I mean?
No, yeah,
it's all good fun. I'm glad to have you here, Andy.
Oh no, I'm happy to be here. This is a great time so far.
I guess the question I have for you guys is there any not certain person, but anybody you'd like or interview you guys would want to have on the show, like a local musician, a local artist? Is there anything that you think would be anybody we know or anything you have that sparks mind where it's like, it'd be fun to have kind of this vibe in the studio?
Well,
I gotta think about it a little bit.
Right. Maybe we should make that a goal. For,
do you have someone?
Well, I always thought it'd be awesome to have like musicians are cool for me. It'd be awesome to have like a person come in here. We'll set up their equipment so we can somehow like have them
play a little something,
like have them do a little live, maybe one song live, and then like just have people we know who are musicians. Anybody like business owners. We know business owners, like just any of our friends who are starting to thrive and create shit.
Right.
And just, I mean, we have plenty.
See where they came from, how they got there, how they're doing.
People starting stuff, come have them plug their stuff. Talk about how they started, what they're doing, what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope to just have
musicians. Talk about their craft, their inspiration.
Yeah.
Right.
How they started out, songs that they're working on, stuff like that.
We're doing an episode with my dad and your dad. Remember that?
Yep.
from Florence. Do you not remember that?
Yep.
I text. You don't remember this?
I kind of do.
Yeah, I texted my dad. I thought it would be dope. My dad's a dope person who to have like he's done a lot of shit. Kind of opposite of what we do. He's a drug and alcohol prevention specialist, so it'd be interesting to have him here.
Yeah.
And so I texted him like, "Hey, you should come on." And he's like, "I'll come on if Uncle Hutch comes on."
Yeah.
And we'll do it all together. So it'd be like a father-son episode.
That'd be cool for you guys.
That'd be fun, yeah.
Dude,
That'd be cool for you
funny
guys,
as
for
fuck.
sure.
That'd be interesting, yeah.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be an interesting show. Let me tell you
That'd be
what.
so fucking interesting.
Oh,
me tell
man.
you what.
Yeah.
But then my mom and his mom were like, well, what about a father-mother episode on like Mother's Day? Like, all right.
That would be
Watch a
interesting
Shameless.
too.
Hey.
Yeah, you can't be here during that episode
Ah,
since you talk shit about my mom.
Damn.
I don't talk shit about your mom.
That's a good idea though.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
find
No, that
anybody-
would be fun. I think.
or I don't know.
That'd be wild. That'd be wild for me
Yeah.
too. Like I'd be just sitting here slugging. I told my dad, I was like,
Slugging some Tarski.
yeah, I was like, I hope you know it when you like. I'm gonna fucking talk about my vitamins, drinking beers. There's no
Yeah.
filter when you come in the
There's
fucking
no
studio.
filter.
Pops, like you're gonna learn a lot about me when you come in here. Pops, you want a Diet Pepper?
And that was another cool thing with Doug. Like he had drank the beer had the beer of the week with us,
Yeah.
rated it.
Get him involved.
He helped us with the song.
That was
dude,
awesome.
yeah.
That we'll
Cool.
continue to
he
use
seemed
for
like he was super having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would love
I think
to eventually have him come back on.
Oh,
I think so,
absolutely.
too.
and like talk
Hell yeah.
about, like continue to talk about his book, like talk about the arcade truck and
Yeah.
There's overall like radio shows and everything, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like I feel like this kind of brought him back to his little pirate radio show, like a little
Yeah.
bit. Because I mean, modern day, this is kind of what it is.
oh yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
he's the
Yeah.
godfather of podcasting.
Literally.
Yes, he is
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
Definitely.
Then like we didn't even he just was like, oh, I'm gonna sit backwards in my chair.
Yeah.
And like I remember like we were starting the show and I looked over and he was sitting facing.
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
True
Like,
entertainer.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But well, and then he brings up the videos and you see him on stage in front of like hundreds
my
of
dude, he
people.
was a fucking
and,
performer.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Hella-
this guy
Shit,
has
good
been
for him. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Eats it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
knows what he's doing. He's not like
Yeah.
He's not a rookie.
because he walked in and was like, are we recording?
Yeah.
he
the
was like-
cameras on?
Yeah, like I'm ready to go right now. If we
Yeah.
are,
And he
got
fucking
it.
came prepared.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Came-
did.
Yeah, he
Uh-huh.
came
super
very
cool.
prepared,
And
man.
it
It was an
like-
awesome episode. I had
loved-
a
I
very
loved
good
it.
time, dude.
Oh yeah, and man, like I think every like little milestone, whatever it is, like it's always just a trip to me that we're actually doing this. When like I just remember thinking about maybe I remember
Oh,
walking my
doing
dog and having this thought of like, oh, having this podcast and like this is like
Fuck, dude.
how we could do it, and
Yeah.
then now it's like
Yeah, so
we've
this
done
is how
it.
much finish. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean, like, just being able to interview one person who, like, I mean, even interviewing Decker was so cool.
And
Like,
Connor was a wild.
Connor, I mean, dude has got all these crazy guitar. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, those three people are the three people we have is, like, more than I thought we ever would. So,
And after Doug Hyman, it was like, well, fuck, dude, let's start.
yeah, let's
we
keep
can
going.
we could do this. Make
for sure.
Because it was fun. Like, it was really fun.
So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
actually interview you guys real quick. Whole Carnival. First of all, when and how did that start? You said you were kind of just out walking your dog.
Yeah, man. I was walking I was living in Milwaukee. I was living just by myself, walking my dog, and like just there. You listen. I was working from home at the time, and you just listen to podcasts all
Right.
day, and it was like not so much
Kinda
like
looking
I
for
want
something just to kind of get your thoughts out on.
yeah, or like I remember I would like, oh, I want to start boxing. I want to start doing. I want to try jujitsu. I want to just like these things. I was like, oh, eventually, I want to try to play the drums, or I want to try guitar. I was like, why am I not just trying these things? It's like, well, I prioritize other things ahead of
Sure.
all that. So my head was like, well, how can I prioritize those things ahead of certain things that I like? For example, it's become like an OCD thing now for me, like working out, weightlifting. It's something like if I don't do it, I feel like I haven't done shit in the day. I could work 10 hours, be super productive, but if I don't like do something active, I feel like I haven't done anything all day. So it's like hard for me to like put that aside and be like, well, I want to practice for 3 hours on the guitar. So I was just something to like give me a little bit of motivation to push like that part of my brain that is just like needs that
stimulus.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It's like a
kind of have a creative outlet for your thoughts, or your wants, or your ambitions.
And I just nothing could ever like get over the feeling of like not being active for it. So like if I like took 2 hours to practice a guitar, let's say, but I skipped like going to the gym, I would be like, oh, I just feel like a piece of shit because all I did was sit down and play guitar after I was sitting for 8 hours in front of my computer working. And that's a me thing, that's not a like,
it's just your mindset.
Yeah, so it's like, how can I get out of that? I don't want to keep doing that, but it's like,
how can I hold myself accountable?
Yeah, hold myself accountable.
But then I was like, well, I need folk to help me with it. Like I can't do it by myself.
Well, outside motivation.
Yeah, I need people like bounce ideas off each other, and we come in and like, oh, I didn't do what I wanted to do, and someone gives me shit, and then I give it. It was like that was like the idea.
Sure.
And I mean, fuck, it's been fun figuring it out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Can't remember when you brought the idea up to me, but you did. I think you mentioned it to me and Tom, or like
I think when I moved back to Green Bay from Milwaukee, maybe at some point, like
and then
that summer.
I think one day Max just said he like told me, he's like, well, I ordered headphones, he ordered all this shit.
Oh, yeah.
So
and then we're like, well, let's try it out.
Cool.
And it started with our first ever time getting behind a microphone was in his parents' basement.
Yeah.
I remember the day fucking vividly. So I was with some people. My ex at the time was going out, so I dropped her off, and I was like, I'm going to Max's house. We're going to record for the first time, get behind a mic. It went in his parents' basement and set up on this fucking kid table.
Yeah.
We had a straight up kid table.
Sure, yeah.
It's like, I mean, for me, I felt normal again. But no, it was a kid table. We set up these mics, and I think he had some Packer shit. Like, we set up some decorations, and we just got bombed, and just talked. I don't even know what the fuck we talked. I can't even remember that episode.
Yeah.
And then it went from there to my living room in my apartment in De Pere.
Okay.
We did one episode there, which I also don't think made the airwaves because
I think I put it out, but then was like,
and then we listened to it. It was like, we should
rough.
probably not.
we were we just got fucked. But then
was it just like the quality of the episode, or just you guys were just
quality
too
of our
fucked
brains?
up?
Yeah,
yeah.
But then we got then we really started talking. I remember our biggest thing is we wanted to make a studio as best as we could, so we made it in our my garage at my apartment. It was just one fucking stall, little garage. We bought these curtains, these black curtains. Have been with us since the start.
Yep.
These were the dopest investments at the time that we made.
Man,
I remember being.
We thought we made it.
Oh my god, we thought we did. Me and Max were at Home Depot. We bought these fuckers. We're like soundproof, fucking black.
Jeez,
Are you kidding me, dude? So yeah, dude, we closed off a little section of our garage, smaller than this, and we had that Marley poster up. We had shit, and back then, I mean, Max was. His brain was moving, coming up with like fake ads, like fun shit.
Yeah.
And it was all scripted. It was written down what we were gonna say, and then I don't remember when did we break out from like being scripted, like.
Well, I think, see, in my head I was like, all right, we have to. In my head, I was like, we have to script something, but eventually we're gonna get away from it. So I was like, I know we just have to write something, and we just have to start with a block. and then eventually we'll move off of it. But like for right now, like the first couple episodes, we just got to be like,
have something to talk about.
Yeah.
A little bit of a structure to go off of.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then eventually we'll get a feel for it, and we won't even think about that really anymore. And we do script a few things here and there. Like I'll be like, hey, I want to say this, and I'll botch it or something in the beginning of an episode, and then we just same thing. Like we just branch off, and it doesn't matter anymore. Like when we first started, if we went off the script, it was like, oh, we got to restart.
So you want to hear like a first clip from
Yes, please.
Hold Us Accountable 10?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sure.
Yeah.
Pull it
So
up.
we could play that.
Oh, this is HUA 10. Oh, so we got the song for HUA 10.
This is November 5th, 2020. Jeez. This is woodworking.
Oh.
So let's see how he sounded back.
Well, yeah, dude, and even the woodworking episodes, man, like.
This is like, dude, Decker
I love the intro.
We were fucking stoked, and I'm still stoked about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's
definitely.
fantastic. Yeah.
So the reflect on previous 9 episode on our podcasting journey to this point. We updated our weekly woodworking goals, talk about blunders, and we set new weekly woodworking goals. We have a little Packer talk and a whole lot more, but we always start with that beer of the week.
Now, Seamus, what was I listened to the first episode that Seamus is on too.
Oh yeah.
What was your, I don't know if you remember at all. I don't recall. What was your guys' goal or challenge or that you guys, I suppose Seamus didn't really, but do you remember? I remember you telling your Red Bull overdose story.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I pretty much
That
just
was
kind of
something
hopped
else,
on.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really, I wasn't super
I suppose-
involved at the point. I wasn't in the challenges.
Kind of like
anything
Sandy
that.
right now, but
Right. I just kind of hopped on and just shoot
Went
the
from
shit.
there.
Really, yeah. Honestly,
Sure.
just kind of
Yeah.
hopped in, joined
Yeah, I
the
mean,
conversation.
I think we were kind of just looking for like a third dude to like help out in any
Right.
way possible, and
Right.
just have another brain,
Yeah.
like
sure.
Yeah.
And
I remember that story. That's
The Red Bull story.
The
Oh
Red
my
Bull
God.
story.
It's still a nightmare in my brain.
Yeah.
But
So
Just-
hopefully, I mean, I think we've talked about it. I was like, dude, Andy would be a fucking voice to have.
yeah.
And I mean, dude, me and Max have taken drives up north. We've had times with us three in here just talking about like what we like. You ever seen the podcast like Bussin' with the Boys?
yeah.
Or the shit,
Yeah.
like we could, like buying a bus. Like we thought it'd be awesome to fucking, and still think it's awesome. Like
That'd be cool. That'd be cool
if we
idea.
could buy a bus and like set up Stu, but like travel like different concerts or
Yeah.
like go,
Yeah.
take a road trip, stop at breweries for our beer of the week.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go to an actual brewery, or this
Take
week's beer of the
a little
week.
tour.
We're out in fucking wherever the fuck this is from.
Yeah.
And like we're here with the actual brewmaster. himself.
That'd be dope.
Those are goals like
Mhm.
that,
Right.
and still goals. That'd
For sure.
be sweet.
For sure.
But
sorry, go ahead with episode 10, which you guys were talking about before. I didn't mean to get off track here.
Oh, no, you're good.
My name is Carl, and welcome to Hold Us Accountable.
And my name is Max. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this week. Carl, what do we got on the show today, buddy?
Oh, we got them weekly and monthly challenge updates.
Ooh, we'll go over our HUA board.
Oh, we got some Packer talk.
And, but, before we get into all that, we always start with that beer of the mother week.
Warm me up some of that beer, man.
Intoxicated cow.
Speaking of
Hey.
bees,
One thing that
Andy, mind
hasn't
if you share me
changed.
one?
Cheers, might as well, right?
can I get another one?
Oh, that's what you.
Yeah.
You should have just said that. I thought you were
I
trying
was
to cheers
working
me.
on it. I was working on it.
You should've
Speaking
said-
of beers,
should've said, hey, Andy,
hey.
quit being a dumbass and get me another beer. Any particular?
Nah, just pick me one.
Alright, you're getting one of these purple label ones.
Yeah.
We got an interesting...
New Glarus, I'm an overall fan of most of their beers, but this one is not it.
Pretty rough, yeah.
Yeah.
beer is a...
Bottle opener?
Oh man, I wish we had garage episodes on here, man. I think we did. We delete them?
We just
we
took them
did.
off because
Yeah.
we slowly got rid of.
Dude, I wish we had clips of the ads. Fucking those ads were gnarly.
Mirror Juice.
Mirror Juice and fucking remember those grilling ones?
Oh yeah, char steak.
Char steak. You can use any charcoal from. We have giraffe charcoal or like just fucking weird.
Maybe we got to make some more.
Trip City.
Dude, you might be able to actually find it. We did an episode on 420.
Nice.
Well, I think technically I can find them somewhere.
Oh man, dude, yeah.
Probably somewhere archived.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got them.
Did we even like? Oh man, episode 1. I'd love to hear us on episode 1.
Dude, you know what the funny thing is? Those first 2 episodes are our most listened to. Like technically, our
Drove 'em away.
most, and they're just the worst.
Well,
I
worst.
remember starting listening to the show and like, I mean, overall,
I
I mean,
couldn't
like, you
even
guys
listen to 'em.
find, but like the quality, as far I think it's because like you're probably in a garage or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Like just the echoes and like the overall sound quality is
Yeah.
a little rough.
One thing, I mean, I definitely, I need to get back. There was a point where I was super heavy on like Facebook marketing
Yeah.
and like Instagram. A goal for myself, I'd like to get back enterprising us on social media.
I'm gonna put it on my Twitter.
Yeah,
Hey.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be a great fucking but like
Yeah.
helping you make like episode photos and shit. Like once I got canceled from the social media websites, I kind of fell down on it. But like,
Jeez, you pervert.
Right.
nah, fuck you. All right, we're not talking about it. Oh man.
Butt dial one thing to Facebook and then
I did not butt dial shit. Anywho's.
yeah, no, I mean, so I mean, the interview was like a landmark event
Oh, dude, it was great
for us,
It's awesome.
and we appreciate Doug coming on here and
Hell yeah.
awesome,
giving
time.
us his time, and we hope he had a fun time, Doug. If you're listening, we
man.
know you probably
We had a
not,
great
but,
time. It could be.
No,
Glad you came. Hope we come back.
So, yeah, we
Fantastic
would love
time.
to have Doug come back and talk more about the book and some stories we didn't get to, and B, just keep shooting the shit with him. I mean, he had so many. He was talking about like the boat, like the yacht owners would meet at an island, and they would all just share these crazy stories, and he would just lead the way, and like I would love to just hear some of those yacht stories.
I know, right?
I mean, think about it. Some of the best stories you hear, sitting around a campfire, sitting around.
Oh, for sure.
Sitting around on a bar
And
stool.
especially with a guy like him, who his brain is like spot on with details and memories, and like you can tell he's just like
See, the thing about
remembers.
me that is like I can tell a hell of a story, but if I'm fucked up and I'm out around a campfire, I mean,
it's different every time.
I've taken grandpa's. I never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Right.
Half my stories are complete bullshit.
Yeah, that's all right sometimes.
I can I can tell a great story, but it's fucking all
Do
bullshit.
you guys ever do this thing where you're telling a story and you realize it's not really going anywhere?
So you start fucking gung ho.
You start amping everything up.
Oh, of course.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Like, oh, my buddy, he 35 beers later, like no joke, he brought a case with him, and he drank the whole thing to himself.
Half a case of tequila after that.
Yeah.
See, except we have one friend who that's never. But one of our buddies told us, he's like, I drank 37 beers and a whole bottle of Crown Royal one time, and I was like, that's the complete truth.
We're thinking about who we're thinking about.
Yeah.
He's not
That's-
amping
And he's
that
not
up.
lying either.
No,
yeah.
that's one man who does have. He got some
Sheesh.
fucking stories.
He's not lying either.
Oh
Yep.
man.
You're talking about campfire stories. Maybe we just go camping one time and film
yeah.
a fucking
Ooh,
song.
a camping trip?
Yeah.
That'd be fun
Dude,
as fuck.
that would be
The
awesome.
HUA
dude.
camping
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
That would be
Also,
awesome.
one thing I would love to see videos of is our Florence episode.
Yeah, who
We're
are
not-
25.
I want to see it.
I gotta.
We
You just want to see it for
we
your own.
went to our cabin.
Okay.
So I have a cabin up in Florence, and
Sure.
our old cabin was built back in the fucking probably built in like before Grandpa was born, right?
Yeah, it was built.
So my grandpa was born in 1931. I think our cabin was built. It was like 100 years old by the time. 1980 it got rebuilt.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking ran down. And at this point, it's not in use. So me and Max were like, to be awesome to record an episode in the old cabin.
Uh-huh.
And it had like electricity running through it. So we plugged in a generator and the fucking lights came on in the place.
Oh, that's dope.
So we recorded an episode from probably 9 o'clock at night till 5:30 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Until the generator died.
Oh, until the generator just died.
And none of those clips got put out because
we were smashed. We had,
so bombed.
A little bit toasted.
We had a cousin with us who was underage at the time, and we were just feeding him beers.
Dude, it was me and Max were
Like-
just smoking fucking stones. And just talk
Yeah.
Oh, man, dude.
I got in a yelling about. I was screaming about Rogers at one point.
yeah.
It was.
Boys,
There's
man.
only been a couple times between me and you where we've yelled at each other.
Yeah, and I don't even think. I think only like one of those has made it. Because usually we're just.
Usually I'm,
We're just
most of the time I'm super bombed and I'm picking at you. And then at the end of it, it's like, hey, bud, we're good. We've had some fucking.
But like that usually. Oh man, the couple times it's happened. That one time, but the Rogers one up in Florence, I was just yelling because I was. It wasn't at anyone in particular. Yeah, I was just mad for some. I don't know, just drinking too much.
No, naturally,
Yeah, naturally, Rogers was on the brain.
Shit happens.
It's a couple episodes that have not been released that probably shouldn't be released.
Yeah,
but-
no.
Anyway,
Because we have so much fun hanging out, and then a couple too many gets the blood pumping a little too much,
Naturally,
and then you're just like, that one probably.
But I'll tell you what, boys, I'm planning on moving to Grand Rapids end of April.
Okay.
End of April, start of May, something like that. But
packing some episodes, friend.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's pack some episodes, have a great time, and hell, if you guys want to come to Grand Rapids, we'll make a little Michigan trip.
Oh,
Mark's is outside of Chicago too, or not Chicago, Detroit.
Yeah.
So he's over on the east side of the state.
We'll just bring equipment and talk shit, dude.
Make a little trip out of it.
Show on the road, baby.
But,
I meant to check that. I meant to see if Dave Matthews. So we're big Dave Matthews Band fans.
Yeah,
huge.
Yep.
I meant to check if he's going around the Michigan area at all.
Oh yeah.
And I think he actually might.
I'm sure he will be.
I think he might be.
Sure.
So that would be
That'd be
big
dope.
visit.
Okay.
So what's bringing you out to Grand Rapids?
You know what? My buddy Omar. Not sure if you've ever met him or not. Our buddy Omar.
You've probably
think
met Omar.
so. Yeah, I think. So.
He actually moved out there last spring. It was, I think, April he moved, and kind of just I've gone to visit a couple of times now. His roommates, they have a bedroom open at the moment, and they've been saving it for me for like 3 months.
Okay.
I told him, I think I was like, this is when I very first thought of the idea.
Yeah.
I was like, well, maybe I'll move, and they're like, the bedroom's yours if you want it. I'm like, well,
cool.
Shit, like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah, thanks, appreciate it.
Little change of pace.
Change of pace. Like I said, I've been here for pretty much my whole life, except for that 6 month stint in Milwaukee and Oshkosh, and just kind of seems like a good time to just get out and just kind of do something different for a little bit. Try something a little different.
You deserve it too.
I fully see myself coming back here at some point.
Sure.
Give it a year or two or a couple of years, whatever it is, but just kind of getting out and trying something new and checking out Grand Rapids, see what that has to offer for a little bit. So
hey,
man.
Fully support that, man. Every once in a while, you just gotta get out there.
We'll hold your ass accountable.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So do you have a time you want to get out there?
Yeah,
Did you just say that?
I did, but that's all right. I was thinking. No, it's all right. I was thinking at like end of April, like start.
Oh yeah.
So that's all right. So we'll see.
I think I'm gonna be out of Brinks next June.
Yeah, this guy's moving on.
You kind of talking about that.
So I told
CO.
Seamus this. So I found out I'm gonna get a great birthday gift next March, not this March. Next March.
Okay.
Get my breathalyzer out next March.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I fucked myself.
No.
Didn't do anything I was supposed to do with my breathalyzer. So this entire 12 months that I've had my breathalyzer,
Yeah.
I didn't. It doesn't count. So I paid about a couple thousand. Had it the whole time. Kind of knew I was fucking myself the entire time. You guys want to know something? I'm the biggest not destruction, but like I fuck myself over so much. I knew what I had to do the whole time. Never did it.
Oh man.
So I got my breathalyzer. I've had it in for so March 3rd. I'll have it in for 12 months. And that was my stint. I was only supposed to have it in for 12 months.
And they're gonna have it for another year.
Called the DMV today, and I was like, "Hey, listen." So when I first got my breathalyzer, so I'm on a microphone talking to everybody about this, but when I first got my breathalyzer, I was like, "Hey, so the interlock people gave me a piece of paper I was supposed to give to you guys, the DMV, and this is actually honest." I put it just in my glove box when I got it, and never fucking. When do you look in your glove box? You fucking like registration.
When you have a piece of paper in there, you need
you need to get your interlock out, right? Yeah,
that's when you look.
And then so I call them. I'm like, I never turned this into you guys, and she's like, well, that doesn't matter, because we have no information that you've ever had a breathalyzer in.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, DMV people, I'm sure it
I
wasn't apologetic or anything.
No, and I was like,
too bad, fuck you.
So is that because I didn't turn my sheet in? She's like, no, it's because you literally didn't do anything for your breathalyzer.
Oh, no.
So she's like, so as soon as you, and then I find out, this is how my morning went today. Because I was just anxious, so I just said, fuck it, I gotta call and figure this shit out 2 years later, right? I was like, so what do I have to do? And she's like, well, first off, do you still have that Ford Focus, 2000 Ford Focus? It's still in your name. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, this is the car my cousin sold me 7 years ago, Teddy.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, it's still in your name, so you can't get anything registered unless that car is out of your name. And I was like, well, I brought that to a scrapyard 7 years ago and got it scrapped. And she's like, well, you got to go to that scrapyard and have them figure out the date you scrapped your car before you get your license, which when you get your license, then when your license is reinstated, then your countdown starts.
Fuck.
And so I was like, so she's like, so this time next year, you're going to be very happy because your breathalyzer is going to come out. She's like, you can get it out, just you're going to have to get it back in again whenever you want to start your time. And I was like,
oh, man.
I looked at my boss, and he looked at me, and he's like, I don't feel bad for you. I was like, and then I texted my mom, too, and she's like, well, stop fucking around. Everybody, like, just came, and literally, I was mad for, like, 5 seconds, then I just kind of laughed, and I was like, that's what I just do to myself, dude. So, yeah, dude, I got one more good solid year with a breathalyzer, dude. Pumped about it,
you
dude.
got this first year of practice in?
Yeah,
I know how to blow
your
that fuck,
limits?
Right.
Yeah, dude. No, I mean, I haven't really learned the limits.
This next year will be a breeze?
So, I told my boss, I was like, hey, man. He's like, when do you get out? I'm like, only one more year. And he's like, you
fucking idiot.
He's like, dude, I can't. What if I'm not here in a year? And I'm like, well, I better find a job at Quick Trip up the road so I can walk when I can't breathe. And I'm like, so I'm thinking about buying a moped this summer. And
sure.
Hey, not a bad idea.
Yeah, dude. So
yeah, that
doesn't. And I can't even say it sucks because I fucked myself.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel bad. I totally fucked It's one of those things where it's like, deal with it tomorrow, and then that happened for 365 days, where it's like, well, speaking of fucking myself,
you got it taken care of though. At least now you got it all figured out.
Yeah, man. I only have to pay,
better late than never, but a year late.
I only have to pay $200 to get that license or that title out of my name. Then only $300 to get my classes booked, and then only $300 more to get my license, dude. So
hey,
$1,200 later, bro, I'm fucked. And then 300 more 65 days. Dude, fuck, dude. Next year, this time,
easy breezy.
I'm gonna black the fuck out and let somebody give me a ride home.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Carl, what's happening after you black out?
But on that note,
man.
should I probably should spell a word to fucking.
Well, yeah. So what? Quick.
Yeah,
quick.
This is where Max always butts in, and I forget things.
Shamo, what were you gonna say?
Well, we were talking about monthly challenges.
Yep.
We got to talk a little about about what's happening for this next month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you. God damn it. Dude,
Yeah.
As always,
This was like last when we were,
Is that where you were going next?
this was like last episode. I was like, "Oh, Doug, thank you so much for joining us. You know, we're gonna wrap it up." And you're like, "Can we ask any questions?" Fuck yeah, man, dude. Sorry.
Hey man, I know you might be done asking questions, but no.
I gotta get the fuck out of your way. I'm sorry, Seamus. Jesus.
Yeah, so let's take a look at. So we read the book. We were able to interview the author, which was awesome, and now we're gonna start looking at challenges for next.
Do you
month.
wanna? Are you dedicated? Do you want to come on a couple episodes, or do you want to do a monthly challenge?
You want
on
to
this?
participate?
You want to
Yeah, man.
participate?
What,
Should I?
What do you? What's
no,
up to
it's
you?
it's
I
up
mean,
to you.
I'm down. I'll
Where
be
it's-
here.
We're every Wednesday.
Yeah.
If you want to fucking do this with us every week,
I don't have jack shit going on Wednesday.
All right,
guys.
bet. Then
I'm here.
Mic stand's getting bought. Another set of headphones. I can't wear Seamus' dirty earphones anymore.
Fair.
I got more earwax in my ear than.
It's like 4-year-old earwax. Oh, maybe older than that.
Thick.
dude.
That's bad.
That's like wine. It's the it ages.
Aging.
Nice.
ages with
Yeah.
time.
Ages like
baby.
Regals.
Ages with
Yeah.
time. Ages like a nice regal on a
Microbiome.
warm summer day.
Ear.
All right, so
So we got the HUA board.
oh my god,
And we haven't opened this up for a long time.
It's
so
been a minute. I
yeah.
don't even
So
know
how
if
do you-
I've seen this. to
I don't
be
think you
honest.
have.
No,
So
you haven't.
So how do you guys do this? Do you?
So this is all just ideas
Okay.
that
Yeah.
we've had
Okay.
for the show. So like, example, the first one up there, a therapist, kind of like, what the fuck does that mean? It's just like, again, something that we've like thought about. I know Carl, you've done it,
I did break into. I did
but you
get a
didn't
fit,
really
yeah.
do it specifically like for the show. It was more
Yeah.
for like a personal, your own thing. So it'd be something like if.
But
for-
it's
for,
a
like,
big thing.
Yeah, so like for like example, if I did it, I would kind of. I feel like a lot of people we all should see someone, probably talk to someone.
Yeah,
But for like for me, especially, like it's a tough thing to actually do and like overcome and actually. So it's like something to like, hey, this is my experience with this, and
Yeah.
if you are also going through like a tough time trying to go talk to a therapist, like this is my experience, and hopefully it helps you. So that's kind of like that one
Yeah.
up there. But like
That's a big that was a big one for us because I think we both brought up that was kind of a sense where it's like, you know, it's a big thing a lot of people want to do. You know,
Right,
see a
right,
therapist. You know,
right.
a lot of people are going through shit, but seeing a therapist is probably like one of the most difficult things. Like, who the fuck wants to go talk to somebody about their shit? So for us, it was
Right.
kind of like, even I mean, I did it. I think I went twice. For me, I was like, I don't fucking want. But it was like to show other people, whoever's listening, like, you know, we did it. Didn't want to do it, but see how it helped us, and see,
Right.
you know, and
Like,
Sure.
what were the uncomfortable moments?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
where,
yeah.
like, did you feel like you were just, you were talking to someone and they were just scribbling on a notepad like you see in the movies? Like, was it that experience? Like, just share your experience with it, and if that's something you wanted to do.
So as we go through this, if any of us have ideas of what to put on there,
Yeah.
fucking toss them out.
Yeah, this is like a spit board. This is just anything you think of.
Anything,
we threw
yeah.
up here. This
Yeah.
isn't like we have to do these things or we're
Yep.
for sure going to. This is just like ideas. Just
Right.
And there's no rolling dice on what you want. It's
Right.
what the fuck. If we don't have to do anything together. It's what the fuck you want to do during this month.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
we talk about it like we did the book month. I think we kind of talked about it. I don't think anyone was like super stoked about like, oh, we were reading.
Yeah.
But then it was like, all right, maybe we can interview this guy. And even still, like it was a tough like challenge because we definitely just wasn't a month.
No, it
Right.
definitely
No.
wasn't a month.
But like,
But we did it.
But we did it,
And it paid off.
We finished the book, and we were able to actually interview him.
Which is,
Right.
Can I ask? I get all of you guys something like, we want to do these things in a month, right? But we always, I think, talked about this before we had anybody else on. Like, if it takes us more than a month,
yeah,
you know, at a point you have to cut it off. But like, if it takes 2 months, or you know,
Right.
that's, you know, like it's.
yeah. We
if
call
it's-
them a monthly challenge because I don't know what else. Just challenge, I guess.
Yeah, but if it, you know, like with this book, I think it kind of it took me a little bit to actually get I'm reading a fucking book again, but then once I
Yeah.
got into it, it was like, okay, now we're going. So
Right.
And then we had hunting, we had Thanksgiving, we had Christmas,
Yeah.
we had COVID, we had a lot of
which I think next
shit going
yeah, this
on.
year was a fucking wild. And the holidays, I think, are something.
Yeah, the
we're gonna deal with.
holidays, and then
Yeah.
with the COVID and
Yeah.
that was a tough month,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Anyway,
But
let's run through this fucking biatch.
yeah, so we got run once a day, boxing, guitar, instruments, singing lessons, try a different diet, do some volunteer work, stand up, Ninja Warrior course.
Yeah.
That's more of like a weekly challenge, I feel like. I don't know. Oh, no. I had an idea for the Ninja Warrior course was at the end of the month. So, like, you kind of go and practice on the course. Then at the end of the month, whoever has the fastest time.
Yeah, because you said there's
wins.
Ninja Warrior courses in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's little, like, gym, Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
a bunch of gyms. So that was that.
Stand up was a big thing. Me and we wanted to get into.
Yep. And
But
definitely still. Dude, there's not a huge stand-up scene in Green Bay, which I didn't really think. There's really no, like, open. There's one place that does an open mic once a month, and that's the Green Room.
yeah,
And that's it. Other than that, there's really no, like, open mic spots. So, like, if I was like a local comedian, I would be going around to bars and just being like, hey, can I just, like, set up a mic, like, on a, like, Monday, have a bar I'd go to and be like, can I just set up a mic?
you want to know a great a stand-up idea I had is talking about how you were hitting me on the legs. with
Your
my
phone is just-
Anyway, I want to talk about how COVID, you know, how it affected so many businesses. Like, how do you think it affected, like, prostitution? You know, like, what a business that is.
6 feet, please.
6 feet. You know, I'll. You know,
feet
you can-
fetish. 6
Jesus.
please.
I'll go down on you
Jesus
for the
Christ.
money you got, but you better have your vaccine card and a fucking mask on while I'm doing this shit. It was a whole day of thinking about
Protection?
Yeah.
What is it? I don't know.
Yeah, you know. Anyway,
Protection, which one?
Yeah.
The mask or the condom?
yeah. So yeah, continue. It was a whole day.
Anyways,
Well,
yeah.
stand-up would be great. I'd love to try it. Book month, writing month,
glass blowing would be sweet.
cool.
Be sick.
Do some Olympic lifts. I've never really done any of those, so like that'd be cool to learn from. I think you've done some like
Yeah.
Olympic lifts
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
Coach Cullen was a big Olympic lift guy.
So get in the gym, do that. Welding. Never tried welding.
Marcelino Jose Gonzalez Ramirez would be awesome to teach us about all that.
Right.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
rock climbing. Find a rock climbing gym. That'd
Yep,
be cool.
Yeah.
Yoga, like yoga month. You
Yep.
go to Bay Area yoga. Cooking lessons.
Cooking lessons.
That'd be dope.
That'd be
Okay,
fun.
okay.
That would be fun.
We brewed HUA beer. So
Yeah.
we
Good.
HUA Hoppy Pale. Hey, look at that. We had an idea.
Hell yeah.
Plan a 2021 Packer charity. Sewing. Oh, hem clothes. Design the.
Perfect Herc toy.
Oh yeah,
What's,
design. Yeah.
One thing I would like, what I loved, that I'd like to get back into doing is we did the trash cleanup at Green Isle Park.
Oh yeah.
Community
Yeah, I
things.
remember that.
So I think we talked about something that would be awesome. A day in the park with HUA.
Okay.
So it would be we invite local artists, local musicians, and just it kind of set it up as like a what do they do every Wednesday? Farmers market, kind of that in a sense.
Sure.
But like we invite local artists, local musicians. We have live music, and then all
Invite friends.
invite
whatever.
friends. And then, I mean, obviously, like we talked about, you have to get a liquor's license. A whole bunch. I called the city about how this would have to go, but like we choose a charity, or a couple charities where you just show up and all the money that's spent on beer. You know, we do like $2 beers, $2 sodas, and everything that's spent on those sodas. It's not profited for us. It
Right.
goes right to a charity we got.
Right.
And we talked about heavily about how charity work would be huge. You know, like
that'd be cool.
we don't need no fucking money, but like if we could raise it or go to a Green Isle Park and. I mean, that was like that was fun.
That was fun.
We did
Cleaning up the park?
Yeah, the park
we did.
cleanup.
Yeah, we hosted a
Brats
trash
and-
cleanup,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we didn't. It was like we thought like there's either gonna be 100 people who show up or 5, and like
Right.
we had a decent crowd. We
Yeah.
probably had like
Yeah, it wasn't
20
bad.
people of
Yeah.
friends and
That was-
family.
that's cool.
That was
yeah,
a good
for
time.
sure.
And
Yeah.
we cleaned up like fucking.
We got a lot
Yeah.
of trash.
Trash.
bags.
We just had fun. We grilled. It was cold.
It was
that's-
cold. Yeah,
that's
but
something
we,
I think-
we grilled out.
Yeah, we enjoy. I mean,
Yeah.
we've done hella park cleanups. Like shit. That's shit we
The
enjoy.
mosquito.
Like,
Oh my god.
Oh
shit.
my fucking god! Yeah,
that was the
sucked.
worst. That was the worst.
We did a trash
Max
cleanup.
forgot
at-
his
at-
phone. Or
Oh
lost
yeah,
his phone.
I lost my.
We did a trash cleanup at Baird's Creek Park.
God.
Oh, man.
Probably
like
like
late,
in-
like fall, like late summer, where the mosquitoes
were
the
just
worst.
ready to fuck. Just wanted
We were
to suck you out
walking-
like a whore.
walking
Oh my
through
God.
like swarms of
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Yeah.
The worst.
So, yeah.
but we
And-
did it. We did it.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I think this month I'm leaning super heavily towards boxing. I want to get into. There's a boxing gym right next to my house, or not right next, near my house. I'd love to do. I think, and I don't fucking. This is not a for certain, but I talked to somebody about becoming a volunteer for the Miracle League this summer.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thought. But boxing's big. Boxing's big on my list.
Yeah, I'd love to try some boxing.
Get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
That's what me and Max were talking about. Like,
Yeah.
how dope of it would it be if we all joined boxing, and then the last challenge would be like we all get put in a ring or in an octagon, and we just
It's a free for all.
gotta beat whoever's
Beat
the
the
last.
fuck out of each other.
4v4.
Yeah, the first one to get knocked the fuck out has to shotgun a regal.
Yeah. Oh, God.
In the fucking rink, dude.
Shotgun one right now.
Wake up, bitch. You know.
Just kidding. I'm lightning on my feet.
But we
Float like a
put
butterfly,
whatever
sting like a bee.
Yes, sir.
dancing lessons. I'd love to learn how to dance.
Okay.
Whatever kind of dancing it is, you know, just learn how
Writing month. Are you guys talking about like writing a book, or just kind of
Journal, whatever.
daily journal entries, or like?
Just
Yeah.
writing whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stories, short
Raps,
stories,
journals.
poems.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
writing something.
I wrote a short story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I need to get on my sister. I'm just realizing this. So I wrote a short story. My sister loves writing. She loves like books and she's trying to write her own stories and all that. So I sent her a short story to have her edit it, and I haven't got it back from her. I'm realizing this right now. I got to get on her ass about this.
Yeah, it was a good short story you were working on too.
Yeah, now I forgot all about it. No, yeah, so like I just wrote like a goofy short story.
Yeah.
And that was fun. Like
We were all doing separate monthly challenges.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the month you were doing the guitar. Carl was painting the
milk jug.
the milk jug.
Yep.
It's not a can, it's a jug. So yeah, Carl did like painting that month.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a kind
It
of
was just like separate monthly goals pretty much. But
and that was kind of we were all doing separate ones, so it was tough
it's hard to motivate each other. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Sure.
But it was still fun. But the one that stands out to me is the cooking lessons. Not gonna lie.
cooking
Yeah,
lessons. Okay.
Love to cook. But I could get down with anything. Boxing, I mean, get my ass whooped. But to get out and get active, I mean.
But like it'd be
Either
fun
way.
to like learn how to throw a punch correctly.
Right. Oh, yeah,
Never learned
definitely.
how- I don't know how to the right way to throw a
Never,
jab.
never been in
It's
a
not like
fight
they'd be
before.
throwing you in the ring right away, you know. I mean,
Well, maybe.
well, maybe. I'll tell you what. That would be fun. I've been wanting to, for the longest time. I have a table that I made. That little triangle thing on your table at your place,
Yeah.
with the beer can,
Yeah,
beer
the beer
tops or
Mhm.
whatever.
bottle caps, yeah.
Bottle caps. I have a brewer's table that I made with one of those a couple of years back.
Mm-hmm.
The brewer ball and glove logo, the M&B I have one of those in my place, but I've been wanting to make another one.
Okay.
And I have been saving up bottle caps at Sliced on Main
Oh shit.
for months and months and months. You know, it's been in that big ass Crown Royal bag that's just been sitting there and building up bottle caps.
Right.
This might be finally the freaking motivation I need to go and make something else. 'Cause I've been wanting to make something else with that, but I guess I don't know. We'll see. I'm still kind of
So like make like a table.
a table.
Like what
Coffee
what are you
table or like end table, but just make it like it's something design and
With the cool
put it
bottle
on there.
caps. you know?
Yeah.
with the cool bottle
With the
caps
cool
on it,
bottle caps,
and kind of figure out how to do that again.
That'd be kind of cool.
Or just like art projects in general. I don't know.
Right there's so many like
Right,
creative
there's so many-
things
so
that
just,
like
yeah, variations
you feel like
and-
you're just like, oh, I want to do this, and then it's like, whatever. I gotta go to work, or I'm fucking tired. Or there's video game has been itching on my brain, or
I
you
love
know,
video games.
It's always something that gets in the way of something you want to do.
Getting down to
Right.
it.
Yeah. So
So do you
Bottle
think
cap
we're gonna
table.
do like a group monthly challenge? I think it's probably a good idea.
I'm fine with.
we
I'm fine
could.
with
I
that.
mean, we kind of just did with the book and interviewing. So if we want to switch it up and go more individual, I don't think that would be the worst thing.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it's up. We could just talk about it.
Yeah, discuss it, man.
So Shamo was asking if we want to do like a group challenge, or maybe more individual, or some people do.
I think individuals, you gotta hold yourself accountable a little harder. I mean, you don't have
Right.
folks around you to tell you like,
Yeah.
oh well, I
Right.
did this last week. It's like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, right.
I gotta
Definitely
catch
trickier.
up. So, I mean, individual is a big way to kind of hold yourself accountable the hardest.
Yeah, because we were talking about we tried doing that. We kind of did with the writing, guitar, and milk jug
Yeah,
that month.
took me about 8 months to do the milk jug. and-
Yeah, no, I mean it took us all a bit of time.
But in
to,
a sense, like I wanna be able to, like, if I do boxing or so, like I wanna fucking do that. You know, at least show up to a boxing gym twice a week. And
yeah,
but I think the biggest thing for us is proving that you're doing what the fuck you're doing. You know,
Right,
it's like
right.
everything can be hearsay or, you know, word of mouth. Like if we're gonna do individual, then we have to prove to each other that we're doing what the fuck we're doing.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like if we're gonna hold ourselves accountable, gotta come back to the show with something, whether it's a video or something, some sort of proof. Like, hey, I'm fucking doing this, man. Like,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, boxing's been Juniors Boxing Club is the one on University Ave, right next to my
that's the one you're talking about.
yeah.
5 stars, baby.
Yeah, man. I watch those videos of fucking guys hitting mitts, dude, and jump roping and shit. It's like, I want to fucking be one of those people, dude.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Guys are.
That'd be. I mean, I've always wanted to learn how to throw a punch,
Throw little hands,
throw
you know?
some hands.
Anything you ever wanted to learn?
yeah.
I mean that'd be
So
interesting to me. Well, I was talking about my table that the little bottle cap thing that you have on your on your table at your place. I've been looking up to make another one of those at some point. I got one in my place right now. That's it's a Brewers logo, like the ball and glove logo.
Yeah.
That made a couple of years ago now, but I've been wanting to make another one of those for a while now.
The woodworking? Great.
I've been saving up bottle caps at Sliced
Oh, bet.
like for a hot minute now. I just haven't done anything with them.
All right.
I was just make something like that over the course of a month. Figure out a design. Figure out something I want to do with it.
Something you can be proud of.
Yeah.
And I mean, we
Otherwise, Seamus, like you said, I mean, cooking lessons honestly be interesting to me too. Like,
yeah.
I barely cook for myself.
Right.
You know, like I don't do it. I guess not that I don't know how to, but like you can figure anything out. you
Yeah,
know? But,
right.
but I mean, like knowing how to like make something out of nothing. You know, like
Yeah.
that's, you know.
Right. So now that we just kind of wrapped up our monthly challenge, are we gonna decide on our next one tonight? We're just kind of
not
talking
tonight.
about it.
Yeah, no, we won't.
I don't think so. I think so next episode will be right before your birthday.
54. Just about, yeah.
It'll be- yeah, so next
The one right before my
episode-
birthday.
It'll
When's your
be
birthday?
26.
6. My birthday is
You're
the
March
6th.
6th.
So
You're March 10th.
Give me
What
26.
is Ash
Yeah.
Wednesday?
Old as hell.
I don't remember.
Damn, Andy.
I'm playing. I didn't mean that.
Damn.
I was gonna say our next episode is on Ash Wednesday. I have no idea what it is. I thought it was just a thingy, but so I mean, yeah. If do you guys want to set goals to come back next episode and choose our mental challenge
And-
next monthly challenge?
And if you have an idea about what you want to do, come with like some information about it, like
Yeah,
where
exactly.
we could do it.
Yeah.
You know,
your goals, your set goals,
Sure.
and do we want to put like a cap on it? Like, all right, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna let this drag on for 2 months, or this may be something that
Yeah.
could drag on. Because like I think the book thing for us was kind of getting back in the like. I mean, I haven't fucking read a book before that since.
Right, and
Eighth grade.
it turned out to be much more than just reading a book.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it did.
Well, I
It did.
think we should do. So like next week we all come with what we want to do,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then we'll decide on what
Yeah.
we do,
Okay.
and then I think we'll go. All right, if this goes longer than a month, we gotta call it, or
Okay.
we'll keep going.
Okay.
Right.
And then so once we decide on what we're gonna do, we're like, all right, like say we do cooking lessons, like all right, if we do one cooking lesson a week, let's say,
Yeah.
and we get 4 in, I think that's pretty good. I don't think
Yeah.
we got to
Right.
keep going. But say we only get 4 boxing lessons in, maybe we'll be like,
But like, let's set your goals. All right. So like, what realistically do you want to accomplish in 4 weeks?
Right.
right. So that's what we'll come with next week.
So
I think.
come with ideas of maybe a couple things you are interested in, and then we talk it through on the episode. Because I mean, honestly, I go from boxing to like dancing lessons is a thing to me. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, how groovy would it be to just go out to a bar and just grab
Break some shit down.
grab some
Right.
gal and just fucking
Yeah.
Right.
I feel you.
fucking that would be dope.
That would be dope.
So come with a couple
Learn
ideas.
to play an instrument or
Yeah.
Literally.
make a song.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
something.
whatever.
Yeah.
No.
So
Bet.
so our monthly weekly our next thing for the episode is just come with ideas, come with information about it.
Sure.
Mostly just
Yep.
how we can even do it to begin with.
And I think
Yeah,
it
the
should be
logistics.
should be a
Yeah.
fun thing. It should be like
Yeah.
should be like, oh, I want to do boxing lessons. All right, where can I do them at? And you just
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
write down. You don't have to like go onto the website and individually look up every single coach and get all the info.
yeah.
Just be like, oh, cool, juniors boxing, like
Yeah.
here, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Sure.
be like, this is where we can do it.
Just get
So,
get the details.
So
Yeah.
just I mean, I'm gonna have to be sent this tomorrow as well because I'll forget even if I'm drunk or not. So the weekly challenge: run once a day.
Yep.
Packer story.
No, we just have to run one time.
One
One
time,
time.
and
Run one
then
Cool Packer story.
cool pack. Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Cool Packer
Personal or fucking history,
Right.
whatever.
Sure.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
Awesome.
Cool
And then
Packer story.
just come with ideas of what you want to do for the next month.
yeah, and have like some
And Andy's a part of it. We got
You betcha.
we got
Yeah.
new folk in the
come,
studio.
betcha.
come with
Yeah,
like
bro.
your ideas that you want to do, and then like some concrete, like, all right, if I want to do cooking lessons, this is where we can do them at.
Okay,
Right.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then
all right.
also studio goal, get a mic stand. For me, I'm gonna come with something to see if Bluetooth. I'd love to have Bluetooth earphones.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and figure out just mechanical shit.
Sure.
See if I can come with Bluetooth headphones or another set of phones. I mean,
Yeah.
this is nice. I don't like wearing these the whole episode. Hurt my ears,
Yeah.
top of my ears, my little Dumbos. But if I could do Bluetooth,
Yeah.
fuck, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be dope.
For sure.
Maybe get a stand, Andy. If you want a stand, it's kind of nice.
It's
Except I'm
kinda nice.
butting over this guy this whole time. Sorry.
Every
We got to come up.
Every time Carl hits
What
my
do you
mic
guys
in my
say?
face, I just
Max,
end
what
up
do you
dethroning
think?
it.
Max, Seamus, Andy, what do you guys think? Idea. I mean, we got a kind of bigger group of us now. I always thought it'd be cool to just have just lounge on a fucking sofa or something, during
Yeah.
the episode, or like
Sure.
Yeah,
different
we've talked about it.
different ideas
Yeah.
of how to set up the studio.
We just got to actually start rearranging the stew
yeah.
Right.
and getting
Some
shit in
ideas.
here.
Right, like
Yeah.
what shit in and shit out. What do we
Yeah.
want? What do we don't want?
Yeah.
A better, comfortable way to kind of fucking do this episode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you guys what too. I mean, I don't know how interested you guys are, but when I leave in 2 months, I got a couch and an armchair that I'm not gonna be able to bring with me.
Oh, set up our little guest up in the lounging chair.
Oh.
So just an idea for now, but
For sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and I mean, talk about this, but I gotta learn how to do this shit too. This is kind of me putting something on Max. Be cool to be able, like, if you are allowed to town, like, get you on the show somehow while you're in Grand Rapids.
Yeah,
A little remote.
But when I say that, like, then I have to put myself to be like, all right, let's learn that together, Max.
well, I would do it too because I'd be interested in.
I don't think
you know,
it'd be that
I couldn't even
hard,
turn on this
honestly.
machine. Max
No,
is like,
I mean,
there's
I
a
would-
switch.
I'd be interested in figuring that out too
100
for mine
times.
because I'd love to be able to do it from there. You
I
know, that'd
think
be
we
dope. But
We figured out.
that's the way something we can talk about and figure it
I
out.
mean, that was something
Figured out.
we've been talking about that for
Oh
a
my
minute.
God.
We've been talking about having people
I
be able to
posted-
call in. for
I
a
posted
minute.
Andy. I posted Andy. I was like so pumped to have Andy on the show. Frelick texted me. Oh, so that's cool. You have Andy on the show and not me. And then my buddy Eli from Midwest. You know Eli. He's like, oh, so you're just close, but I'm not a close buddy. I can't be on your show either. Just get these guys on before me. It's like, Jesus
Jesus
well,
Christ.
We gotta
Sorry,
figure something
sorry,
out.
guys.
Jesus Christ.
One person at a time.
Like, you're not fucking interesting. I'm sorry. We don't like your views,
Yeah.
Frelick.
God, that
If you want me to show you, just gotta tell me.
Hey man, if you wouldn't have been out in the Dominican, we would have
Yeah,
been.
man.
We would have had you on.
Punta Cana.
Punta Cana.
Living it
Punta
up.
Cana.
Sunshine.
All right, I'm ready to.
Mosey on
Let's do some. Let's
you
do
want me
some
to
more
tell-
bad
yeah,
shit.
You want me to tell me a little
Yeah.
joke of the week?
Yeah, man.
Joke of the
Yeah,
week.
man. Yeah, man.
Ooh,
Ladies and gentlemen,
moving
we
on down
just
to the joke of the week.
wrapped up a little bit with the monthly challenge. A bunch of fun ideas and things we want to do. We
Hell
got
yeah.
Andy Ostrowski in the studio. Me,
Big
Maximilian, and Seamus Johnson.
Hell yeah, K-Town. What up, man?
Hey, goddamn, we're gonna do a little joke of the week and a little
Ooh. Yes,
soul funk by East Coast Beats.
Ooh, and Shamo's
To
got the
ease us
joke
in.
this week.
I am not
All right,
plugged
yo.
in at all. All right, good for me.
Shame John.
Shamo with the jokes this week.
All right, Carl. I hope you haven't read this one before because I know you've read them all. But I don't remember it. But you guys ready for this?
Let it rip.
All
Tater
right.
chip.
Play us a tune, Carl. Let me tell you a joke to something funky. There we go.
Seamus Johnson, Maximilian and Ostrowski, episode 53 of Hold Us Accountable. I feel like laughing a little bit. We got Seamus Johnson telling jokes, huh, bud?
Yes, sir.
It's about how funny you look.
That was it, ladies and gentlemen. On to the next. That was good. All right, y'all. So, a bus carrying many people crashed on an icy road, burst into flames. Everybody died. Upon arrival in heaven, God sent, since you guys died in a terrible way, I'll grant you one wish before I let you into heaven. The first woman, being a person always concerned on her looks, comes up to God and says, I wish to be beautiful. God grants her wish. The next person can't decide on what to wish for, so he ends up wishing for the same thing. At this point, a man at the very back of the line starts to laugh. The next couple, seeing how utterly wondrous the two have become, make their wish to become beautiful also, and the man at the end just starts to laugh even louder. One after another, the people wish for the same thing. The closer God gets to the end of the line, the harder the man laughs. When God finally reaches him, he asks, "What is your wish, my son?" The man says, "Make them all ugly."
That's actually a good fucking joke.
Let's fuck on that guy.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that. I like that.
I like that.
Make them all okay. Laugh track too. I like that.
See, I thought he was gonna be like, "I wish to be God" or something, you know, and then he would have been like, now you're all ugly," or
Yeah.
something, you know, like,
Yeah.
that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Hey, thank you for bringing that joke of the week, bud.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was a good
Yes,
joke,
sir.
man.
I couldn't be funny anymore.
Carl, too many jokes from
Ran
Carl.
out of way too many jokes, bud. What an episode, dude. We got more to go.
Oh yeah.
We got Kärel versus the dictionary coming up.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. You sent me that. Oh, yeah, I got it.
You got it?
I got it, bud.
Oh, this is we're unveiling it. We have never unveiled the song before.
I know we have not.
This
Yep,
is
Oh no, new Kärel dictionary song.
Kärel versus the dictionary.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Here we go. Let's
I'm ready
do
to
it.
spell.
Episode
Nice to be
53. Kärel versus the
I stopped
dictionary.
drinking about 40 minutes ago. Feeling
So
great. I
tuned up.
drank enough Bud Lights to be sober now.
Tuned up. You're
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 53. Kärel versus
Kärel versus the dictionary.
dictionary. Y'all really can't spell for shit. Really can't spell for shit. It's time for Kärel to get ready to learn. Ladies and gents, listen close. Well, he's spelling some words, just 1 to 10. For the kid to put the letters in turn. Got fingers crossed that the boss ain't about to get burned. I like Kärel versus dictionary. And I can't spell for shit. Can't spell for shit, no. I really can't, ayy. Hey, I like, is he sober? Well, fucking barely. Sit back, relax, cause it's Kärel versus the dictionary. Kärel versus the dictionary. Hey. I'm gonna spell this word wrong, fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 53.
Yeah.
I haven't spelled the word right.
No, he can't spell for shit. No.
Kärel versus the dictionary. Alright, we're on letter U.
Yeah. Oh, Andy's got it.
Andy's coming
I
up with
actually,
the word.
I actually brought the word here tonight.
Hell yeah.
Kärel, are you ready?
No.
So how is this guy? I say the word to him. He's got to spell it. and then-
Yeah, you just, that's all
Yeah,
you do.
that's
You
what it means.
You can't give him the definition. That's the
Sure,
other half
sure.
of the game.
Okay.
I mean, he give me the definition doesn't help at all.
I
Well,
don't know, but you have to try to guess the definition though.
Okay, all right.
That's
all
the
right.
other-
All right.
It's been the
Are we
other
ready?
half since we
Kärel?
started. Since A.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop at U.
ubiquitous.
Oh,
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
You say it again.
Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
You flick the
Big
bic
dick
with
with
us.
That is ubiquitous.
Oh,
You like that?
And now we can't spell for shit now.
Spell for shit.
U B I Q Max, you stop chewing. U B I Q
Block out all distractions.
And he can't spell for shit.
Ubiquitous. You fucking ubiquitous. U B I Q U. The U right?
Just keep going.
Keep doing your darndest.
Man, dude, my mind is stuck. U B I Q U U B Q U B I Q U I T I O U S.
Ooh, baby, you were close, Kyle.
If I had a fucking dollar for every time I heard that.
You want to tell you want to try it again? You threw one letter in there that did not need to be in there.
Okay,
towards the end.
Okay, U B.
Oh,
wait.
God.
U
Oh,
B
man, he had it too.
I Q U. One letter. U B I Q U T O U S.
No, you left out one letter.
You took out two.
You took out two. You added one the first time. You took
Okay,
out
see, now I'm thinking about it. Ubiquitous. Say it to me.
ubiquitous. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you, you had it right the first time. You had one extra letter in there.
See. You.
So close.
U B.
And then the second time you took out that same letter.
Yeah.
What? U B. I Q. U B I Q U. O. No, U B I Q. US? The fuck it. All right. Tapping out.
All right.
You made me start thinking about it.
Yeah, that's tough.
Ubiquitous.
So
let me think about the definition.
Yep.
Ubiquitous.
Do you think?
Is it all right? Can I ask? I'm gonna ask some questions.
Okay.
And if,
All right, sure.
Is it like an emotion,
No.
an action?
Not the physical action. No, it's not an action.
Just give the definition, fucker.
All right.
I don't know the definition. I don't know. I really don't. I couldn't fucking say.
It sounds like
It's not an action.
This is your
an
game.
action. Ubiquitous.
Adjective.
The fuck is it? Just give
All
me a
right.
fuck.
All right. So ubiquitous. The definition on Google right now, it says present, appearing, or found everywhere. So it's common. It happens a lot.
Okay.
So for something to be ubiquitous, like somebody's wearing, like it's a style.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
You see a D? Is there a D?
Is a T? It's a T. Ubiquitous.
What the fuck did I say?
So
You had it right. Oh, you fucking had
so
it right. I was so
existing,
proud of you.
existing or being everywhere at the same time. So it's a constantly encountered or widespread or ubiquitous fashion.
E B
No, so
U B E B.
So I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you where you fucked up.
Fuck!
You.
Fuck! Just want to fucking spell one right. What is it?
UBIQ UI
Fuck.
TOUS.
You put an extra I right after the
The very
T.
first time you said you had everything right. You said
How close are we to
UBIQ.
fucking Z?
You had
gotta keep going whenever he starts.
UITIOUS.
Can I have a bonus today?
You want to?
I want one more bonus U word,
Let's do it.
and I'm gonna spell
Redemption.
I just want.
Redemption. Well, even if you spell it right, though,
It doesn't matter, but I just want.
He's doubling down.
I'm doubling down, and if I don't spell it right, fuck it.
then you gotta drink two.
No,
Eagles.
I'm not
Two
fucking
Eagles.
doing anything. I'm
Well,
not. I
do you want to
can't-
double down or not?
Yeah, I
Fucking,
can't drink
I
any
gotta
more
find
alcohol
another
tonight. I'm spelling. You know,
Either you guys got a word for him because I got a.
someone just come up with something.
Unanimous.
Okay,
Yes.
Actually, not a
let's
bad.
move on.
Unanimous.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, let's move on.
All right, what a fucking day this was.
Not bad. Pretty close.
Oh,
Having a heck of a
right.
time, though.
I thought you had it too.
You know how fucking tired I am of hearing. Oh,
Like, well,
fuck!
Kyle, you were so
You're
close.
so close.
You're so close.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
really thought you were in it. Oh man, I was so
It's
stoked.
like hearing a girl say, "Like you're almost hit."
Go a little deeper. I
A little deeper. What do you mean? Fucking God
Oh,
damn it!
man.
Oh shit.
Heck of a time to be alive, though, right?
Heck of a time.
Yeah,
it's just so ubiquitous out there.
fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
These hoes are ubiquitous.
They just be so ubiquitous, man. Man, so we got
All right, I'm doing our fucking mental health quote.
Let's do it.
Fucking do it. Because it's ubiquitous, you know, it's just there.
It's a common thought.
You know, mental health is just fucking ubiquitous or something. I don't fucking know. Let me find one.
Dude, I got one.
Fucking say it. I'm upset.
I'm upset.
All right. I'll just read. It's not so much a quote. So you can find a quote. I just want to read this.
Ubiquitous thought or what?
It's like a mini story.
Alright, that's cool. I would even put one on top of this.
Where'd it go?
Oh, man. You know, things just don't, in the brain, click, you know, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh.
All right, this is a shout out to my old man.
Shout out.
It's his birthday last Wednesday. Shout out, turned
Shout
60.
Belated.
Shout out to Carl's mom. It was her birthday, not
Shout out, Ma.
a few days before
February
that.
13th.
Shout out.
13th. Shout out to
Ma.
her. So, but anyway, this one is for my dad. He showed me this. So, every man looks at his wood pile with a kind of affection, wrote American essayist Henry David Thoreau. He's right, too, isn't he? An ample wood pile has a familiar, reassuring presence. It's a satisfactory object in a way that's a little hard to account for. We respond to the sight of a good wood pile with a level of contentment. What is it that contents us? Not use or not use alone. It's not as fuel that a woodpile makes its particular appeal. It's as a symbol. We are cheered and comforted by our woodpile today because a woodpile is one of the stations of the year and expresses the essential ambiguity of all seasonal work. It represents a job that we know we can do well enough, but that we also know will never finally be done. Woodpiles are built up that they may be torn down. Massive as they are, they're ephemeral. You'll have to build another next year, which you will then once more throw down. The woodpile reminds us of the fix we're in just by being alive on Earth. It connects us with the years, and so it connects us with one another. We may as well look at our woodpile with affection, then for it makes us be philosophers.
Ephemeral. Wasn't that one of your words?
I think so.
I think ephemeral was one of his words.
It might be, but goddamn, dude, this quote, it's
I like it.
It's phenomenal. I mean, in a sense, it's kind of everything you do in life. You know, a woodpile is spent. I've spent weekends upon weekends up north. You know, cutting trees down, bringing them back to the cabin, and you spend all day with family and friends building these wood piles. And at the end of that day, it's not the fact that you have, like it says, wood to burn. It's not the fact. It's looking at these piles, and it's like, you know, that's what we fucking did today.
Right.
You know?
And they get lower, and you just gotta feel them. Like, the work never stops. You know what I mean?
Right.
And in a sense, that's life. You build something up so tall and proudly, and something you take into so much pride. You know, you build something up, but you spend so much time building something up. At the same time, as fast as you built that up, as fast as it comes down. So it's you have to continue.
You put in pride in the work that you did.
Yes.
But then you got to know that.
Continue.
Not even know that. Continue that, but then like knowing that something else is coming right around the corner.
Yeah.
That's gonna pop up and
Be like, wow, look at how beautiful.
Have pride in your work, but never be contempt to not put in more work. Giannis had I got a Bucks talk right now, but with the quote. You guys talk. I gotta find this quote real quick.
Sounds good.
If you don't mind.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think you nailed it right on. It's just like you spend all this time and this energy building this thing up, whether it's a wood pile or your dreams, a goal, and you reach it, but you can't just let it die there. You need to keep building on it. You know, and you need to sustain it. You need to
Keep chopping, keep
stacking. Keep stacking.
I just found it. This is Giannis, what he said last year during the finals.
Yeah.
That I think goes perfectly with this quote. When you think about the past, that's your ego. When you think about the future, that's your pride. When you think about the present, that's humility.
Yeah.
So, like, you think about what you just did, what you're doing right now. Like, you know you're putting in a hard day's work. But if you get too caught up in the future and being like, yeah, I did that, like, that's not getting you anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you gotta realize that there's still hard work to be done.
Because if you cut and split enough wood to build the biggest wood pile, what's the use unless you tear it down and burn it for warmth? And and then once you've torn it down and you've burned it and you've used it, it's gone.
What's left? Yeah.
And you can either look at it and be like, oh man, like I got nothing now, or like
let's do this again.
Continue to work,
refill
and
it, pile it back up, but it's keep working.
For me, it's continuous pride. You know, it's. I mean, I take that the level of pride of, I think a lot for some people. I guess for certain people, seeing an empty wood pile for me is like, oh, that's work waiting to be done.
Yeah,
that's pride waiting to be conquered. Let's conquer it again, and let's. And the pride of using the wood is a sense too. Like, all right, we filled. I mean, to go into this exactly is this is our cabin. This is our 4 wood piles that we split in a weekend.
Sure.
Yeah. This is an actual picture of what we did in a weekend.
Yeah.
And this is not the way it looks at all anymore.
Right.
So we do this year upon year. I mean, back in the day, we used to go to our cabin. The only way you could have clean water to clean your dishes with is going down to the creek, scooping buckets, boiling it. And I mean, that shit's it's nothing that lasts. Right. You have to continue to work hard to get to a point. I mean, even where we are now, building a new cabin, continuing to a point where you're really building yourself up. But no matter what, you're always going to have to keep doing work. And I mean, to me, seeing an empty wood pile is exciting because that means
it's like
that's my family gets to get together and conquer this again.
Sure.
It's like it's the whole, like, life is just a cycle of rebirth, death, rebirth, growth, death, growth. It's like, it's the cycle of life of just the wheel of time. It's, everything is built up to be torn down, whatever it may be. And you can look at it as like, oh, I'm just doing this because, and I know that, we're just going to burn this wood. So, I got to split all this shit and then it's just going to go away.
But think what it, like,
you can have 2 very separate outlooks on this.
Exactly.
You got to think about what it provides.
Right.
What you're saying right now, but then Carl, what you were saying, like, because an empty wood pile means that, like, you get to see your family, man. You get to get everybody together and do it again and be proud of that work again.
I mean, if I chopping this wood pile by myself, obviously pride, but you chop it, you have a friend or a family who stacks it, a friend or a family who burns it, and you're not taking care of you're taking care of yourself. You're doing this. You're working every fucking day of your life to stack a pile of wood, a pile of money, so your friends and your family can continue to stay warm, to stay healthy, to have food. Right. Eventually, that wood pile is going to go down, and what are you going to do to get it back up? Are you going to, okay, that wood pile's empty, fuck, my arms are tired, I can't chop no more. Well, then fuck it. The end of that wood pile, if you have no more work to do, is death, Yeah,
and it's like you talking about how you hate, like, retirement so much. It's like, well, a wood pile is basically building up you're building up your retirement, and you're eventually going to be whittling away at that, and eventually you're going to die and there's going to be nothing left. But you've put in so much work, and then you can finally start to, like, all right, now I have the comfort of, like, knowing I have this, like, wood pile that I have, and I built it, and I put the work into it, and and instead of wood, it's money, let's say, and I think that's, like, the pride people get out of, like, maybe they work a job they don't like for 50 years, but at the end of it, they're like, look what I've accomplished for myself. And
I did that shit.
Yeah, and that might not jive with maybe your outlook on life or how you should live or other people's, but it's like that same concept of you work to, like, so hard to get this big wood pile, and then eventually it's just going to all go away, and you have to be okay with it.
And it's for in a sense, it's like, I'm going to build my pile so high knowing that it's going down, but who's going to be the next man up? Who's going to stack this again? And once that guy's gone, who's going to stack it again?
Right.
Or maybe I'm not going to use up all the wood that I split, but someone else after me will use the rest of it, and then they'll fill up the wood pile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's
supplying for yourself and the people around you, and putting in work, and just, the work never stops. I mean,
you can apply it to love, like
grind don't stop.
You find a great love, and then
you put love
it doesn't
into
just
that.
because you found love doesn't mean the work stops.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You got to cultivate that love and understand that person and try to figure out what makes them tick, and that helps grow the love.
Keep building.
Everything you build is gonna need work and restacking along the way.
Right.
Everything
Nothing
you
lasts
fucking
forever.
do in life, every fucking thing you do, whether it's personal, love, money, fucking wood, everything you do is gonna burn down eventually.
Nothing lasts
but it's
forever.
a matter, and that's fucking life.
Right.
The reason life goes in circles is because shit has to get built up, and
It's got to
in a
continue
sense,
to be built.
I look at this picture and I don't see one man sitting there chopping wood. I see a group of people working together to build this up and to burn it down together.
Right.
So, separate thought.
Yes, please.
All right, so I feel like looking at this, you could apply it to life in a lot of different ways. You could apply it to life in terms of, all right, I'm going to build up a wood pile, but that could be whatever you want your wood pile to be. And I'm going to use it all up until it's completely gone, and then I'm going to start over, and I'm going to start back from square one and build it back up, and then use it all up again. Or I build it up, use it a little bit here and there, build it back up, use it here and there. There's different ways that you could use your wood pile, quote unquote. Are you going to use it all up and not worry about it until it's all gone? Or are you going to use half of it and then be like, okay, half's gone, I got to start planning my next tree I got to cut down? Or it's like you're going to build it up and then already start thinking about the next tree you're going to cut down. And there's no right or wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's everyone's individual.
Shit's being accomplished,
Exactly.
and you're happy with the way you're doing it.
If you feel more comfortable using up all your wood and then being like, all right, I got to go find a tree, cut it down, split it, and then you're good, that's one way to do it. But someone might be like, dude, that's anxiety for me. Like,
everybody's got their own way they do things. So yeah,
end of the day, the grind never stops.
Right.
It depends on the person too. It depends on the leader who's chopping the wood, who's kind of putting in fruition of who's stacking, it's
right,
teamwork.
And I don't know. This is your dad brought this up. I read this, and until you put it here, I didn't think about it like that. And that's just because I'm looking at this and I fucking remember this day. I mean, this is a long fucking day, man.
Yeah.
This was a long day, but it wasn't just one person chopping a shit ton of wood. It was a couple people chopping a shit ton of wood with people stacking wood. But before this, there was wood on those stacks that got hauled to another location. Right. So we emptied these stacks to be dried, to be prepared to be used.
Right.
Before it's kind of and it's a process of teamwork and just working together. Being
determination.
Yeah, determination. That's fuck.
And then in
Jesus
doing that,
Christ,
you get to learn more about the people around you and just talking or learning how they work and learning. This person is more initiative driven. They're like, they see an empty wood pile back, where it dries. Like, all right, we gotta haul shit over there. Or someone's like, no, I just want to start splitting right away. I don't really care about what's full, empty. I'm just gonna split. Someone else will, and you just.
Yeah. Or some person would look at these wood piles and be like, all right, we're done. We did what we had to do. Or somebody would be look at it and be like, all right, in about 2 months, we're gonna do this all again.
Right.
And I'm excited for it.
And they start planting. They start looking at other trees. And
this is like, this wood pile is like the Green Bay Packers. As soon as that one farthest to the left, Aaron Rodgers, is down to the bottom, we got to rebuild that. We got to find our next quarterback.
That's why we got Jordan Love right there.
And then we got Jordan Love.
Right.
No.
And then we got Kirk Beck.
He said no.
Right.
And then
We got the new coach of the Green Bay Packers,
Yeah.
Carl Wardlow,
Yeah.
fan.
Tell you what, happy to be here.
We're the inmates. Get him on the practice
Yeah.
field.
Smoke a dart, stack your fucking wood. Let's get
Drink
running,
some
boys.
Bush
Light.
Light.
I'll
Yeah.
tell
You
you,
know
what,
what's
my
funny?
first practice.
You
is
guys
just
see that
splitting
wood pile that's unstacked?
Yeah.
That was what we were burning all this past week. You remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
But there was about 5 feet of snow, and we were out there digging,
Yeah.
unchipping wood from under the wood. We were burning that fucking shit.
Yeah, those four.
How you gonna survive?
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah,
Mark.
Jesus.
Good talk.
Jesus, I got one more for us.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
okay.
I think.
Absolutely. Please.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. How much wood do you want to split? How much wood could a woodchuck?
I was just gonna say that.
If a woodchuck was still
Hey, you did have ephemeral was your fifth word for Call versus the dictionary.
What does that mean again?
Lasting for short duration. Fads are ephemeral.
I mean, dude.
New
That
ones,
wood
right?
is ephemeral
That
as
wood
fuck.
is ephemeral. We're gonna have
Holy shit, boys, dude! I'm so
ephemeral
pumped for next
fuck.
week. Dude, I'm gonna spell the fuck out of next week's work, dude. I can't wait.
I must spell the
UT?
fuck out of it.
ABCD.
T word.
Oh, T.
Testicle.
Tits.
Titties.
Tom. He's gay.
Titties.
Tijuana.
Yeah. Trenches.
Trenches.
Tick tock toot.
Tick tock toot. Spell it, Carl.
Tupperware.
All right, I'm just gonna
Tambourine.
Click, I'm gonna click a random one. Click the random ones.
Tinsel.
Oh.
Tinfoil.
Trifecta.
Tip top.
Tip of the dick.
Tillywhack.
Tip a diddly doo.
Tip diddly doo.
Tip top
All right,
anonymous.
what's the quote?
So
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I didn't read this. This is random.
Oh, great.
Random.
Perfect.
Could
All right,
be
random.
it could be a bunch of tits. Who knows? All right, I don't like this one. We already read this.
Not enough tits.
All right, here we go. This one. All right. This one,
Tuberculosis.
what is that? That's something with your lungs or something?
I had.
I'm not gonna read it. No.
I had bronchitis.
Clicked it.
Transylvania.
Oh wait.
Tyrannosaurus.
Here we go. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely. Poof. Let's pick
I
this
love
one
that.
apart.
I love that.
If
Positivity.
you always
Man.
have good thoughts,
Here's
they
an
will
example.
shine out of your face.
Biggity
read that
bullshit.
again?
Shit.
Read that again.
If you always have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely.
Wow.
Oh.
True.
It's true.
I always say
True.
confidence is key.
Good.
Man,
Positivity.
I woke up today feeling a little bit on the not so great side, just a little bit sad, a little bit down.
Yeah.
Not for any particular reason, just because sometimes you just have those days,
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, what the hell am I even sad for?
Oh,
Couldn't really think of anything that was like really going on. I'm like, why not just be happy today? And then I was happy today, and I had a great freaking day.
good for fucking you, man.
Thank you.
That's tough to do. I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
tough.
That is
It's
not
tough.
because you get to a point a lot of times in your life where you wake up a lot of times you're like, what am I sad for? And a lot of times you tell yourself nothing, but then you're still just kind of
Yeah.
like,
It's tough to get out of there because like it's just like, well, at that point you're so sad. You're like, you want to be sad.
Right.
At some point, like feeling bad for yourself's easier.
And sometimes it's not even feeling bad
No,
for
no,
yourself.
yeah,
It's
so
like,
that was a bad,
no,
like-
no, no. It's not. That's not a bad. Because I've brought my days down feeling bad for myself, but sometimes it's I have created scenarios that are untrue, that are just made up in my head during a day,
Yeah.
that make me sad.
Right.
I wake up and like,
Yeah.
wait, and I'm gonna be dark real quick. Like, what if I wake up today and one of my siblings dies?
I don't
And
think
it's like-
I don't
and-
think you're the only person who's
and
ever.
it's like-
I've definitely thought that before.
I mean,
like,
it's like
but for
9
what
in the
reason?
morning,
Right.
and I'm having coffee, and I'm like emotional, and I'm like, what the fuck am I
Right.
thinking
Why
about?
did I? Yeah.
You ever have
Yeah.
that? Like, why scenarios you put in your head
Right.
to like it's like your mind forcing yourself to be like,
Yeah.
all right, it's like fucking 60 degrees and sunny out, beautiful day, but fuck your day.
Yeah.
We're gonna fuck it all
Right.
up, and it's your own brain doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
But on the flip side, man, you have those days where you're just feeling it. You're feeling good, man. You go out, even if you're not out, you just feel good about yourself.
Right.
Like you feel like you're happy, you're thinking good thoughts. Like it doesn't matter
And-
what nobody else tells you, what anybody else thinks of you. You're gonna have a good day, and like you just feel good about yourself, you know.
And that's what it's all about. It's like, because when you get in those negative ruts, it's really hard to pull yourself out of it.
yeah, man.
But then, kind of what you were talking about is like, I woke up, down and out, but you start to try and force positive thoughts in your head, and it lifts you back up a little bit. But when you're negative, I mean, it's hard to get out of that. But if you put positive thoughts in your head, you look at the bright side of things, like it does help to lift you back up.
I think a true power is waking up with like true sadness, with true shit that's happened.
Yeah.
And bringing yourself out of it, like bringing,
For sure.
like today fucking sucked. Honestly, something happened, or you experienced something, and having to actually talk. That happened to me last Sunday. I had something that happened, and it the night before, and it carried on to that morning. And I woke up, and I woke up in Florence, 40 degrees, sunny, beautiful day. Beautiful fucking day, man. But the night before, something had happened that fucked me up, and it carried on to the next day. And the whole day, like I forced myself to be like, that sucked, but dude, fuck it, you're surrounded by beautiful family, beautiful environments, like. We're gonna force our, and by the end of the day, I was like, I had a good day.
Yeah. Do you guys ever have like what we were saying? Like you just wake up and you're maybe not. There's no reason. Like nothing really happened, but you wake up and you're just like, man, I'm fucking bummed. Do you like ever try to mentally track like those days and try to be like, okay, like I was like I woke up like bummed for some reason, like and then you're like, well, maybe and then. So, like, for example, today I woke up feeling, like, pretty good, but for no reason other than, like, maybe I got actually, like, a good shot. Like, I remember I had, like, I can't remember specifics about any of the dreams, but I, like, actually, like, dreamed and was having weird shit and was, like, woke up and I was like, I'm ready to go today. It's like, maybe I, like, actually got a good night of sleep. Maybe that was something that...
Track them, do you mean, like actually try and, like, write down, like how many days a week that you kind of had that, or like
or even
what,
be
what
like
could have caused it, or
just like what, like I woke up feeling like shit today, and I guess I like ate a bunch of shit last night, and now like I woke up
reasonable reasons.
and I woke up and now I'm like, well, that's why I'm probably not feeling like good about myself today, or I'm feeling like, and it's hard to like put it all together and be able to like consistently live in a way that like you wake up happy or feeling 100% positive every day. But I don't know, like sometimes I'll try to just be like, okay, what did something like
what reasonable reason
and
could I be happy or
same
sad
thing
today?
like with you, like in Florence, like Saturday night you had a shit night or weird night, and
weird
you just
fucking night,
woke up pissed off, and you're like, okay, well that's why now I can like get myself out of it. But I feel like if you don't know or you're not thinking about it, then you don't know how to
try and
think about getting yourself out of it.
It's so funny that you said like, okay, did you actually have like funky dreams, like weird crazy dreams?
I think so. Like, dude, I woke up and was just like, what the dude, something happened in my
had
sleep.
The fucking wildest like dreams last night. So wildest dreams and vivid. Like I'll dream crazy. You know how you'll dream crazy and wake up and be like, what the fuck, and then like 5 hours later be like, what the fuck did I even dream about? Dude, I dreamt last night that I was put in jail, like in prison, for I don't know, that didn't come up, but like it was like my whole night of sleep was like different different phases of me experiencing prison. So my first experience was like getting there and being put in like a floor, like my floor in the prison, meeting the people I'm there with. And one of them was Dip Burner. Fucking random. Only person I knew. One of our old football coaches.
Yeah.
And then, dude, and then the next section was like, I remember getting dragged into a room and they're like, all right, initiation, motherfucker. And I remember like them like, we're gonna beat the fuck out of you. And I was like, holy fuck, like it was super fucking real. And then the next phase was me getting out. But me getting out, my mom had to come in and take me out. And the last like biggest part of my dream is my mom came in to like the courtyard and we're playing like kickball. And like nobody really fucking likes me at this
And
point.
then Seamus was there and had a derogatory comment. towards her?
Probably, yeah. He probably said
Get the
something.
fuck out of here.
But no, so my
God damn it.
mom came in and they're playing kickball, and I'm like trying to walk out of this prison, and my mom comes in and just boots the kickball from like the prisoners. And I remember like my dream ended. I looked at my mom and I'm like, what the fuck did you just do? Like, you just fucked me over. And then I got ransacked, like beat to fuck. And then I just woke up and I was like, my mom fucked me over.
My mom fucked me over.
Oh, no wonder you're taking so much anger out on Seamus.
no, like-
You're the one that hates your mom.
It was so crazy vivid though,
Oh
like,
my
cause
God.
dude, I was walking like through courtyards, like I remember like walking under like trees, but there's like
Yeah.
fucking barbed wire, and then I remember like my mom walking in like, hey, but like she walked into like our locker room, like it was such a weird setting, and just kicked this
there a
person's
football
ball, and in my heart, like in the dream, I was like, Mom, why did you just kick that ball? Like, I'm not playing. They don't let me play.
playing.
And I remember the guy looked at me and he's like, oh, you're fucked. And I looked at my mom and I was like, fuck, Mom. And I just got ransacked. And then just
man.
woke up and I was like, I woke, and the worst part is I woke up like 5 minutes before I had to leave for work. So like, I woke up and I was like, fuck, Ma. And I just got in my car.
You made me late.
On the whole ride to work, I was like, why'd you kick
I got
that
beat up in prison and
fucking
now I'm
ball?
late for work.
Yeah. But then at the same time, I was like, I made a lot of friends in there. They liked me. So like, she kicked that fucking ball. Seamus had to call her that word, and then she had to kick that ball.
Isn't it weird how like dreams can just like fuck with your
Oh my
day,
Yeah.
even though you
fucking
know
God.
you're like it's just linger.
Dude,
it
you guys
just
ever
like
lucid dream before?
Yeah. That shit's
a
crazy.
little bit, a little bit.
Dude,
Not
the-
really.
The purest lucid dream. God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I gotta run to the bathroom.
I gotta get out. So like, alright, so I'm up at deer camp. We're deer hunting, and like so like I go out to my stand for a little bit. It's like a Sunday, so I only went out for like 2 hours. Come back and I took a nap. The best naps I ever have are at deer camp, like fucking 12 o'clock, noon.
Middle of the woods.
Yeah,
Dead
no.
center.
I come back to the cabin. Everybody's out still hunting, so I get in my little
Right.
cot, my sleeping bag, you know, and I pass out, and it's like noon. This is like 3 years ago, and I pass out, and I come to in my dream, and I'm like sitting at the exact like table in our cabin. Seems super normal, like it's way weirdly normal. Everybody's there, my grandpa, my aunts, or my uncles, and my cousins. And I'm sitting like at your spot, like the head of the table. And I'm like thinking the whole time in my dream, like, fuck, this isn't right. And in my dream, I'm like, yo, you guys, like, this is gonna sound super weird. And Max's dad is sitting right across from me, and he looks at me, and he's like, Carl, it's okay. Like, we all know you're dreaming right now. Don't worry about it.
Oh shit.
And I was like, holy fuck. So I just went about, like, I just chilled. Like, I fucking, like, lucidly, like, in
Yeah.
control of my body, just
Yeah.
chilled. And it was craziest. But then I had a lucid dream where, like, I woke up and I wasn't anywhere I knew I was. I was, like, in a fucking, like, you remember in SpongeBob movie when they're in that, like, dark town
Yeah.
where it's like, my
Yep.
name is, you
Yeah.
know? So I'm, like, in a town like that, and I come to, and it's fucking chaos.
Stinky.
But like another, like a random weird looking squid like person came up to me and was like, hey, you're dreaming. And I like fucking, I was like, what the fuck? And that was the first dream where I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do whatever I want. Like got in cars,
have
drove around. It was like
lucid
Grand Theft Auto,
dreams
but I was
where-
lucid, dude, and had like
Yeah.
a whole night of like just fucking shit up.
Yeah.
And then I woke up and like was just like,
I used to try and like make myself like was training myself to like lucid dream.
Yeah.
Because like there's a way you can do about it, like where you fall asleep and like if you think about things when you go to sleep and then you see them in your dream, that's like a thing in your brain, like you see that like, okay, I'm dreaming, but now I'm like aware. And that's like how you start lucid dreaming. But I started doing that, and I started getting sleep paralysis. I'm like, fuck this.
That's worse.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Sleep paralysis sucks, dude.
There was a few times I'd have it's usually if I have caffeine too late in the day, and I'm trying to go to sleep, and I'll be like right on that brink of like sleeping, and like the weird, like fuzzy brain, like your brain's going crazy, and I'll have those like thoughts of like, oh, I can't move, or like I'll feel like there's something like coming, like looking over me and like slowly descending, but I'll just be like, oh, I'm just about to fall asleep right now, like this is wild, and I'll just have to like tell myself I'm in my bed, I might be stuck, but I'm in my bed, nothing's happening to me,
right?
And I'll just like let it happen, and then like, and that's when I would get these crazy like hallucinogen, like weird type of like,
because like
crazy dream.
Yeah, you're in this like state of like consciousness, but you still have like the drugs in your brain that are like for dreams and stuff
DMT,
like that.
Yeah, that's what it felt. I mean,
DMT,
it really felt like,
and that's how that works.
You ever done DMT, Andy?
I have not.
Oof. You've never dreamt before. Sleep paralysis.
You gonna dream today?
You gonna dream today?
He ain't gonna dream today.
Man,
yeah,
we should do an episode where we all just pass out.
Oh God, we'd all be in our chairs.
Not even talking, just
each person comes out and then just starts talking about what
time
they
to
saw.
shoot darts, guys.
And you know the crazy thing about it, it'd be like a 30-minute episode.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be long.
No, it'd feel like days.
Yeah.
Andy, it's like taking a fucking gallon garbage bag worth of mushrooms and it lasts 5 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
In and out. Unless you come down and you're like,
what the fuck just happened?
I remember a couple like minutes after, and I was like, I had like brought my phone out because I was gonna text Carl, and I was like, dude, holy fuck. And I remember pressing my phone, and every time my finger touched the phone, like colors were like poof, and I was like, whoa, I like touching my phone. But it went away really fast. Yeah, it was just like boo boo boo, and I was like, whoa, and then it was done.
I had the scariest experience on it, and then as soon as I came down, I like took it and I was like, well, let's try a little more. Do it again. Oh yeah.
Man, oh man.
Needless to say, I've seen Max.
Heck of a time.
I've seen Max as a cardboard cutout before. And just
that's wild. I can't even imagine what
fucking insane in the membrane. What an episode, boys!
Hey! Episode Fitted Tree.
Fitty tree, little DM tree. Holy shit!
What a sode.
What a sode.
What a fucking sode.
Good sode with
Andy,
good beer, tropical beer hug, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for joining on.
Thanks for having me on, boys.
Yeah.
See you next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. I'll be here.
Fuck
I'll
yeah.
be here, for
Good
sure.
shit, man.
So let's recap real quick what we're doing. Run one time in the week.
Yep, we got to run once. And we got to.
Doesn't matter how far, doesn't matter where, just run.
Yep.
do it.
We got to come up with a fun Packer story for the show.
Yep. Whether it's going to the game, a story you've heard.
Historical or personal.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Good call. I wouldn't have thought about personal, so that's a good call.
Yeah.
And then the monthly challenge, we're going to be coming with like ideas for what we want to do. And then like resources on
How we can do it. How we can do it.
Thank you, Shamo. And so yeah, that's
fuck, dude.
episode 53.
Beautiful.
HUA, baby.
If we don't do our weekly challenges, we're drinking Regals next week again. So we better run at least once a day.
Yeah.
Or one time, and come up with the story.
And it has to be proof worthy, so we're gonna have to add Andy to our group chat.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Also, if you could tomorrow, just
I'll
remind you. Just
send an update
of what we have to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful.
It's probably the most sober I've ever been at the end of an episode. So hey, good for
I
me.
don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, maybe.
I drink one water during the episode.
Yeah, you did have a water. Yeah,
I did.
You did have that Bud Light water. Yeah.
So what's next, ladies and gentlemen?
Fuck yeah.
Episode
53.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
what? We were gonna play Decker's new song.
Oh shit! Yep. Oh fuck yeah, boys.
Yeah, we gotta go out on.
Dude,
Paul and Nari,
It's
baby.
it's a banger.
Yeah, we gotta hear it.
That's what we like to call a banger.
Fuck yeah.
Give me a sec.
Shout out to all the listeners out there. Thank you so much. If you can rate and review the show wherever you can, it'd be great. And with that being said, Decker, take us out, my friend.
Everybody, I'm Decker Pellinari. Like to follow for more bars.
Wordsmith, hello. Perfect. And I sound pissed like I'm a German. Going 35 on the Autobahn, cause I'm stuck behind a damn soccer mom. So now I gotta switch lanes and press the clutch and drop it down the gear and then gas it up. Finally ready to spit it fast for you, so everybody sit back and buckle up. In the vicinity and I'm ripping it wickedly elbow deep in the industry, hoping people will click on me. I know I'm so damn cold. Been doing this since 16 years old with a life I chose. Elevate my flows. I'm actively passing up half of the pros and I'm packing the bowl in the back of the cop car with the po-po and the sirens are on. Yo, I'm going totally stupid and my spine is full of mysterious fluid. I'm lucid, I'm dreaming, I'm gone for the weekend and my eyes are red from continuous chiefing. Believe me, if you say you cold, then I gotta be freezing. You say you the GOAT, well then I'm not believing. It's crazy that you'd even ask for a reason, cause you isn't shady or webby or wheezy. Dang, that was insane. Shout out to Russ for creating this thing. Spell Pellinari, I bet that you can't, but that's all gonna change when I rise up the ranks. Bang.
Hey! Damn, Decker.
That's tight.
Shit.
We done.
We are. 53. We are.